everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming today as we get ready for our 92nd session of Mystical Mishaps tonight.
Wow.
Wowza. Hope everyone, your timing's all correct, because timing is thrown off for everybody else, I think. So yeah, that might be just what we're dealing with, is people are thinking we're going on in an hour, because Discord, I guess, doesn't update your events by itself either. You have to manually do that, which is fun. Discord, if you're listening,
That's rough.
maybe there's a way to fix that. Just
that's actually crazy.
I don't understand how that
that
hasn't been fixed, but I mean, maybe it's something you can look into.
Strange.
But we're gonna let our players introduce themselves. So we're gonna start off with Rachel. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can go see all my art at Pip400art on Instagram if you want. And yeah, I also do art streams on Mondays. So tomorrow I'll be streaming art at 3:30 CST. I recently finished a whole bunch of commissions, so I have some new ones in the works now. So that'll be fun to draw tomorrow. And yeah, and then for this game, I play Eleonora. She is a level 7 warlock, and yeah, Lakeside is always an interesting time. What'd you say? We haven't been there since
Session 30,
session 30 or something.
38, something like that. A long time.
It's been a really long time, so it'll be interesting to be back and interact with some people. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
At least it's in the timeline where they know that, like, oh my god, I was gonna say Eustace. What is the professor's name?
Eustace.
What's his name? Oh my gosh.
Eugene.
Ernest? No.
Ernest.
Ernest.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, because we're all like,
Eugene. I had that committed. I was 100% sure.
I went art to Chronicles of Narnia apparently. Sorry, him and Vari know that we're like criminals in the other timeline, so at least we're not like coming in as ex-convicts, or we're like coming in with like a, they think we murdered a bunch of people, so that's good.
Until she watches the tape.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're just gonna know.
I don't know how.
I feel like she's gonna
How
tell
long it's gonna
everyone
go.
too. She'll be like, the hot gossip. I'm just gonna immediately drop it.
We will see. We will see.
Oh man.
Did you introduce yourself? Did you say who you?
Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. I started yapping. Hello. My name is Kelly. I play Winnie, the level 6 monk, level 1 cleric. And she's actually from Lakeside, so I think that we're gonna see if she has a bunch of weird conversations with her parents again, and if they maybe like her more since she knows magic now. So parental approval. Will we get it today? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe.
Anything could be possible. We'll see. But our third player is Ashley.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I also make art. I post it on Instagram. You can also find it in the Discord, the Tavern Discord, that will get linked here, I'm sure. I play Euphemia. She's a human druid. Hey, look at that. In that Discord, there's a lot of art there. You should find it. I play Euphemia. She's a druid. I think she's relieved to get to Lakeside, and we have a lot of planning to do. So I'm excited for that. There's some scheming to figure out what we're gonna do next.
So much planning and scheming.
Oh, I think it's skiing. I'm like, oh, we're skiing.
We're skiing.
It is
You guys just
for
left
so
the
long.
perfect place for skiing. What are you doing?
A day on the slopes. Yeah, we're like.
If he was like, I've had a change of mind. We need to let this go for a second.
Cross country skis might get us there faster. Who knows? It just
There
That'd
you
be
go.
fun, actually.
All right, and our fourth and final player tonight, we have Mike.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice here on all the socials. I was kind of laughing at Kelly's kind of like, oh yeah, this is who I am sort of response on the intro. I wanted to be like, hello, my name's Michael. You know who I am. Forget about it. It's not that important. Whatevers. But yeah, I am also part of the tavern and hang out, and I play a Davril, whose voice is not off from that, really. He is a level 7 artificer, blade singer wizard, who surprisingly got over regressing with his former cult people. So that was kind of interesting. So we'll see how he settles in after this. Might be some chaos, we'll see. 'Cause I'm tired too, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm mad at my food got dropped off at the wrong door. But anyways, I'm gonna be positive and let it go into the universe. That's it. I'm done.
All
It's
right.
whatever.
Very sad. I'm sorry.
I'm very sad about it too. I won't lie. Might have to go down on break to get it.
But yeah, I am Mark, the Dungeon Master. And as we did link already the Discord in the chat, if you want to join that, if you have not already, you can find old session recaps in there. You can find a bunch of other fun people posting their fun stuff. You can find the things I created for GaryCon, which is coming up soon. The character sheets I made for the game I'm running. So that will be, I posted those today there, which is fun.
It looks so cool.
I did work pretty hard on
Yes.
those. That was hours and hours of constructing those. That was fun. And yeah, you can post gifts in our Mystical Mishaps channel if you'd like to make us laugh. They're always fun to see. I always enjoy scrolling through them and seeing what people are posting because people post funny gifs and it makes me laugh. And speaking of announcements, next week we are doing our 1K giveaway stream. Next week is our 1K celebration giveaway stream. And Rachel, you can correct me if I'm off on this. We are planning on having two big winners. And was it two or three? What did we say?
4 winners total.
2 and 2. Okay.
But 2 big winners.
2 big winners and 2 junior winners, but also winners in their own way.
How many losers?
I don't know how many people are going to be there.
Me.
I'll have to look and see who's
Who's
entering in
a
the
loser if you're watching us?
chat. But the 2 big winners, what they will receive. Oh, I'll start with the two junior winners. 2 junior winners. We created stickers, which Rachel has been doing on her art streams. You probably have seen some of those if you've popped into any of those recently. Stickers of the whole party, and we have a Mystical Mishaps logo sticker we're going to be giving away. So 5 stickers in total, and 2 people will win those if you want to enter up next week. And then the big winners, courtesy of our very good friend and player Ashley, we're going to have shirts that are going to have a logo that she designed printed on the shirts with stickers as well. So stickers and a shirt going out to 2 big winners. So very excited to have those go out to some people. So that will be next week. Will be our 1K giveaway, or Rachel likes to call it 1,000K giveaway. And
I know I keep saying that. Guys, we hit 1,000K.
Our 1,000K giveaway. I don't know when that's going to be. That might be a ways down the road for us. But
we're 90.
It's like it's actually Kara saying, she's like, guys, we got to 1,000. Okay.
That works.
I could make that as my cover.
Yeah, 1,000 comma K question mark.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, next week, same stream time, we're doing our 1K giveaway. So 2 big winners, 2 little winners. Tell your friends, or don't tell them because there's less people who enter. Whatever you want to do. And
rig the system.
Yeah, I mean, you could rig it, just like try to crash everyone else's internet, be the only person in there, guaranteed victory. Come on, that's the way to go. But we'll be doing that next week, and then the week after that we will not be having a stream because there'll be 3 of us at GaryCon. We'll be gone, so we will not be around. As mentioned, I am running a game at GaryCon and I had stuff I'm doing, so we're gonna be there hanging out, having a good time. So no stream 2 weeks from now. Giveaway, and then no stream. And then we'll be back the week after that. So don't worry. Don't need to miss us too long. That is all I got to say. So why don't we run our intro and we can begin tonight's session of Mystical Mishaps. We are back, everyone, and let's go ahead and get into our session tonight with our recap. Get this going. So, our players were in the northern part of the world called Batron. They went out to visit Dav's old group leaders who were still alive, and as Arizini and Utrix are their names. Everyone says Arizini wrong, even including me. And
Oh no.
they kind of were working on a way to maybe figure out if they could assist each other in some ways, because the party has all these mishaps, and they're like, maybe that'd be interesting to you, and you have ancient magic knowledge, so that would be useful to us. Why don't we talk? And a little bit of back and forth. Dav does agree to stick around kind of as a follower, and the leaders begin to answer some of the information that they can, but they say, we wish we could do more, but Acheral was with us, is no longer with us, which was a statue of an adamantine man that they found back at the old encampment. They wish that he was with them and they could tell more, so they tell the party, go find this other version of us that you speak of and take this note, and they can probably help you. So that's what they plan to do. They talk a little bit more. Dav gets a spell. Hunrik checks in on the party, and then they discuss how they have a teleportation circle there that they can send the party to Lakeside, which is Winnie's hometown, and get them out of the cold. There definitely was some questions of what should we do, because they so close to the Yetis, but decided, nope, we're going to go with Ira, this metal man that they're with, and head on to Lakeside. So they teleported, and that's where we're gonna end. That's where we ended our session last week.
That's where we're gonna end it, everybody.
That's it for tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, what's happening?
But that's where we're picking up this week. Is you guys just teleported into Lakeside successfully, thankfully, and we do have some chat redemptions that just came in. So let's get those given out. Let's see. We got Mike, Ashley, Kelly, and Rach, all with your advantage dice right away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we also have a chat blessing. See who that goes to. That goes to Kelly.
Wow, I'm gonna need it probably. Thank you.
It's funny how these always seem to go to like the person who really needs them.
Yeah,
I
truly.
promise it's random. I just have it randomly programmed in there. It's not me doing this whatsoever. And we have lower, super lower, and a super raise. So I'll just roll all those at the same time and see what happens. That's a lower, this is a super lower, and this is a raise. Okay. You guys feel it go down slightly, but it's still at the extreme level. But you've arrived, and you are in this, again, city on the side of a lake, as it's named. And you arrive sort of nearby where the school is. There is a circle that you arrive at there. And it is right about sunset. Like, it's getting dark now. It's a little past at this point. And yeah, where do you guys want to go first?
I think,
Sunset.
well, we're all like in our winter gear,
Just
right?
thinking
What's
that,
it
yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
like now, like the weather?
Oh yeah, instantly so much warmer. You guys were inside of a building though that didn't have cold, so
True.
you were fine. Like, it's not like a shock to the system when you appear.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But definitely you're outside, and it is somewhat outside. It's like partially outside, partially sheltered type of situation. And
Mhm.
you feel though the air, it's cool. It's definitely like a cooler day, but it is not hot It's not freezing though, which is pleasant.
Hmm.
I look around. Ira's with us.
Ira is with you. Ira did
Alright.
jump in with you, so I got that image up. Not Arizini. Ira.
We charged him before, like earlier in this day,
Mhm.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just did. Yeah, a second ago.
Okay.
Or your
I think.
short
I thought you
rest.
did, but I wasn't sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
There
I
we
think
go.
he has a lot of, yeah. Yeah, I think she's just like, oh, like, so glad we're not in the cold anymore.
Yeah, honestly.
All right.
Mhm.
How are we doing before we go running off?
I
Ready for
say
a
something?
drink.
I kind of
Yes.
forgot that we were coming here. I know we were going to. I know it was our whole plan, but now that we're here, I sort of forgot we were. So I'm a little bit nervous now.
That's what I felt when I knocked on the door, and
Yeah.
it was like, "Oh wow, you're alive!" Oh man, yeah, I feel
I
that.
kind of thought it'd be way harder to get here. We'd have a way longer journey. So the fact we're here so soon, I'm a little bit. I kind of want to just go to an inn tonight. Is that okay if we just kind of go to an inn and
Take
just
a
kind of?
minute.
Yeah. Is that bad? Should we use the day? I don't know.
Well, if you need some time to prepare, I'm sure that's all right. I mean, here, I believe this is where you made up with your father.
Yeah, I don't want to stay with my parents if that's okay. I don't think I'm allowed to. I don't even know if they want me to stay there, but I'd really rather we just stay in an inn. Is that okay?
Yeah, yes, I think that's all right. Just, you'll see them tomorrow, I hope?
Yes, I'll see them. I don't want to tonight. I was hoping you guys weren't gonna be like wanting to stay, like a free place to stay or something. Not the way you do, but it just, actually, I just don't want to see them tonight. If that's okay.
Yes. I will give a reminder that we don't know how long we will be here.
Yeah.
It might be good to still have a couple of us at least bring Ira to Vari.
Yes, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That
I don't mind seeing
needs to
her.
happen.
Tonight.
I feel like she's kind of the same regardless of what we do, where we are. I mean, she kind of doesn't like us anywhere, so that's fine.
Well, she doesn't mind us here, so let's try not to make
Oh yeah,
an
that's
enemy.
true.
But the last time we spoke to her here was when we had just discovered this place.
Yeah.
And she offered to make us a mishap device. But I don't think it will be a part of the discussion here, as we did not get a dragon egg.
We don't
but
want
I
to
think she
two
would be
Baris and
interested. Yes.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
yeah, but that's all. I mean, I was keeping in contact with Vari before, like in the other timeline, but not this one. So we have a bit to fill her in on. Just remember our timelines. Remember what's important here.
Yeah.
Winifred, I don't want to pressure you, but just we don't need to stay at your house, but maybe think about talking to them tonight, just in case. I'm not sure.
Okay.
You
we
don't
talk to
have
Vari
to.
first?
I don't. Yes, we can go to Vari first, of course. Just
I mean-
think about it, and if you decide no, I won't push you again. It's just I'd hate to see an opportunity squandered.
Yeah.
Just the flip side, if we do leave though, I doubt Ira's coming with us. We're still gonna have to come back and grab him.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
I mean, unless
Don't worry
Ira
about it.
does, but no assumptions. Open mind. It's my new mantra.
It's your new mantra.
Yeah, it's kind of working.
Oh, well, good. Are you good to keep going? Do you need a minute to think about
I would
what
love
has
a drink.
happened? All right.
Really, at some point.
All right. Do you want to get a drink, or do you want to go to Vari? Do we want to split up? Do we want to go together?
Oh, doesn't matter. Order. It's fine. We can do all right.
All right.
Also,
Well,
just for now, can someone else hold on to this? And he brings out the letter from Utrix. Ultrix.
you,
I just don't want to hold on to it at the
You
moment.
don't-
Kind of just don't want to think about it just for like the night. Kind of in Winnie mode. Just needing a night to process. Who wants to be the lucky one to hold on to this for me?
I can hold on to it.
Thank you. I can still have it in my inventory to say it's with you if you want, just to make it easier.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I've been doing
Does
that with a
not
couple other
matter.
things. We would probably get it back, I'm sure, soonish, but I just
Mark, you did a poll.
Did put a poll in the chat if anybody wants to answer.
That's funny. I'll write neither because I'm not allowed to raise or lower the mishap
There you go.
level.
You make a fake account and like do it all the time.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I don't know who this person is. They just keep
So
lowering
weird.
it.
Wow, another bless for us.
Crazy.
So
Wow.
cool.
Right when
Good thing
someone
I can
used
see
one
the
up,
name of who it is.
It's gonna be not Rachel. That's what the
Oh,
name's
that's
gonna
what
be. You'll never know.
Is it Rachel?
oh, Mark is the coolest. 89.
Yeah, that good old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I can hold on to it for the night.
Thanks. I don't want to think about if that's legit or not.
Sure.
Would we know if
Like
Vara would still be at this school? Yeah, would we know if she would still be like, is it like from what I remember of her or what we knew of her before or what their hours are, I guess. Would we know where she'd be?
I mean, it's like slightly into the evening, so it's not too late. It's like after
Yeah.
dinner kind of time. So,
I had night classes. Maybe she has a night class, who knows?
I mean, she's a workaholic, so you never know.
That's what I was thinking, man.
Yes. And if not, then we will do what we can. But
we might even try and find Ernest and see if we can, figure out her schedule or something if we can't.
Yeah. I'd like to see him anyway if I can. I don't know if
Yeah.
he'll be around, but
sure. All right.
Okay.
So we'll go see if we can find her.
Vari.
Walking over to the school.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys did appear kind of closer to the city council area, the center of town, which is just to the west of the school. So you're not very far from it. And are able to walk over there with ease. Again, the cool night air. And looks like there are some like general watch that did take note of you appearing, but they don't seem to care. As long as you're not causing trouble, you're probably fine. And you head on over. It's a short little walk. The glowing kind of mishap suppressant orbs on the outskirts of the school as you approach, which already kind of feels like there's an alleviation from that high level of mishap that is on your shoulders right now. The mishap potential. You enter into the school grounds.
Shit. Mari's reincarnated Carter.
I mean, yeah,
It's not wrong.
It's pretty accurate, honestly.
the bloodline lives on.
Smart reincarnated Carter.
Yeah. Is there anybody else around right now? Is it just like random people or?
Yeah, as you look around, there are certainly a few students who are kind of out wandering, talking different places. So it's an active school, clearly. People are still here. Not like a deserted town or anything.
He hasn't worn off on me. I'd be yelling at them where their hall pass was if it was just me. Just like looking at him walk by.
Out of jealousy, I presume.
Yeah.
Yes. Just pat your shoulder.
All out.
Yeah, but they're not being taught by a one-of-a-kind cult leader.
There we go.
See, yeah, it just doesn't sound good off the tongue. That's what I'm still working with. It just doesn't sound right.
I feel like maybe their cult is what's really making it. Yeah, maybe you should find a different word.
Group leader. Group red soul. I'll figure something out.
Definitely, you can just say teacher. I mean, you don't need to make it Extremely
mentor.
I
complicated.
feel like that leaves out a big aspect to the story, though.
That's sort of the point.
Estranged teacher.
No.
See, it makes you ask
Weirder.
about it because it's like, why?
You don't
is
want people
estranged?
to ask. You want to say as little as possible.
Well, I mean, if I'm
Bold
being
and strange. Those
if I'm being
those are
open
different.
about my reservations, then I want to convey it in a way that.
But you don't have to tell everyone about your reservation.
No, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you, where's your hall pass? I'm a cult guy. Like,
Oh my god.
I just mean like if I.
Yes.
I think this is Vari's hall pass, by the way.
Oh dear. Do you need a couple deep breaths before?
Nope, when I go up and knock.
Okay. So you make it to her shop, knock on the door, and you hear some like banging of metal on the inside of the other side of the door, and stops, and
Move out of the way.
she opens the door. She's standing there, has some like clear grime on her, like she's been working on something, and just looks at you four and sees Ira behind. Oh, you're back. It's you four again.
Hello, Vari.
Hi.
Sorry to pop in. I thought.
Unannounced. Yes. Okay.
Yes, of course. We thought you might like to see what we have with us. I just like tilt my head to what I know. She's probably already fallen in love with this robot the minute she.
Yeah, she's been looking at that a lot. Like she looks like she's inspecting it with her eyes, kind of behind
Talking
you the whole
to-
time.
Talking to us, looking at him.
Someone's plagiarizing me.
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll look, and I do want to discuss this. And she kind of looks at you, Dev.
Yes.
Is this your creation?
I wish. Not even close. Think I have the skill set for this?
I guess not. Well, come on in. She just continues to like check out the statue. the
statue?
Ira, sorry, not statue.
She's turned into a
I know what
statue.
you
The
meant.
statue's follows it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
no,
so
Notice that
creepy.
statue over there. That's so fascinating.
They pushed one of those adamantine guys into the teleport
gosh.
circle as we
That'd
The
be pretty
graveyard
scary.
statues from like the last time like followed us there.
found us.
Our game just becomes Age of Ultron now. Just
Oh boy.
Or like Doctor Who with the Weeping Angels. Or just
Oh,
yes.
yes.
That was so scary.
You enter in, she'll close the door behind her, big metal slam, and closes it. So, what brings you here? Giselle is looking at this contraption, metal man, clearly interested.
You do, actually.
Oh, really?
He's been waiting for someone to drop it. Just...
We need sound effects.
You would have done
Yeah.
prestidigitation, but you know, my sounds. So
Yes, I know last time we spoke, we talked to you about the anomaly of us being alive, and we weren't sure what it was. Turns out it looks like there are two existing realities. And this is from the other you. You made this. His name is Ira.
So this is mine?
Correct.
told you my skill set wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Wonder if something that's good walked through my door. She just kind of like walks over and starts to inspect it,
There you go.
getting up close to it.
There she is.
I love her.
Oh man.
She's looking in different places, and Ira's just standing still, like letting her do it. No issue at all. And you watch as she's like looking in different places and kind of like opening up different compartments that are there and looking at stuff. And
In a compartment.
Does Ira seem happy to see her?
Ira
In
does
his
not show
robot?
emotions.
Yeah.
He's like stand a little straighter now, or like
There's
No,
a little
he's
dance.
just-
Not raising his arm at her, so I mean,
glowing a
it's
little
definitely
brighter.
fine.
She just looks up. So I made you, and says, "Yes, you did." Rest team. Yeah, this is
Yeah, I was
clearly my
expecting a little more
design.
heartfelt.
Well, clearly something that I would have made.
She did mention that you would have, that you both have intricacies in how you craft things, so it would be
Oh.
recognizable.
Yes, this is very clearly something that I made. There are certain things about this that anybody else knows how to do or knows that I would do.
I didn't want you to think I like plagiarized you or stole anything. So
Good luck on keeping up with that. It looks like
Oh,
both
so
won,
that's
so good
cool.
job, everyone of the boths.
Good job being equal. Making us have headaches and also helping us.
Balance.
Same time, balance. Phantom, no thanks.
So she's still just like looking at this thing up and down. So what did I make this for? What?
Well, since we spoke, to make a very long story short, we have been bounced about back and forth, the two realities. And when we are in the other place, I think we told you of some mishap cracks that had been forming. There are more of them now. And when one of us is killed, a crack that rips through a city has occurred a couple times now. And then the person is resurrected and we fall here again. As a result,
Let me guess. This guy is supposed to travel between the damage, and I'm supposed to fix it. Complete
yes.
it. It looks like there's incomplete parts.
Yes, completed, yes. Yes. We're trying to prove our innocence in this. We don't really have proof on the other side that this is happening to us.
Or
So
that this
we're
timeline
sort of,
exists.
yes. We're sort of being labeled as trying to destroy the plane on the other place. So this is our way to prove that we speak the truth.
So what is this material? She like pokes the parts that are the shell. And what is this? I don't recognize this.
That was found in Northport, in the other Northport. It's a strange multi-headed snail that was resistant to magic. The shell was.
Interesting.
It was found in the sewers of Northport, and so the other you decided to test it, and it went through the mishap crack. I mean, Ira survived, where normally people are incinerated by
Ira?
that, aside from us.
She just looks at him.
Yes.
Right?
Can I insight that? Can I see what emotion that was? Like,
Sure.
I can recognize it. I feel like she's gonna should have a really high insight. Ooh, I got almost the highest I can possibly get. 23.
23. Definitely you can tell that it has caught her attention.
Yeah.
Seems like there's some sort of meaning behind it to her, but not quite sure what.
Okay. She look longingly at him like a lost lover and admires.
She just jumps into his arms and starts like give him a big hug or something. No.
Carry me away, Ira.
Can I insight that? No.
No, she just is looking like, huh. Okay.
Does that name have significance?
Interesting name. She's hiding something, clearly, Winnie.
Like that's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yes, so he's recording the events, And our goal is to find the other copy of this creature in Northport. Bring it to you so that you can complete Ira and be able to document the two worlds.
You four are going to go to Northport and try to get a shell. Are you insane? Yes, okay, yeah. Okay, don't need to answer.
Yes, I mean, that's our only chance at being able to prove our innocence, honestly. I mean,
I mean, it was your
We're under-
idea.
We're under duress to complete this, or we don't have proof.
it's this or they imprison us with the imprisonment spell. I mean,
Well, I guess maybe it's worth it then.
sort of our line of thinking as well.
Mutually, exclusively worth it. Sounds like.
Mutually.
I don't know. I added an extra word there. I think mutually worth it.
He's trying to sound really smart for her.
I've been the travel, like it skipped ahead an hour in my head. I think I was just messing with me.
I see. Okay.
I can already feel the drainage from the temperature change. It's yeah.
Okay. So you have a temperature change when you travel from one place to
No.
another.
We were in the
We're up
cold.
north,
in
yes,
here.
recently.
Anyway.
Yeah. He's like, that's why she talks and I don't.
Yes, so that is our goal. Obviously, we thought this would be a good stop first before we entered the city.
Yes, I mean, I'm glad you brought this to my attention. This is definitely quite a contraption here. Quite a construction.
We're not even quite sure all he does, although he seems to be able to sense magic or something as well.
Yes, I can see a few things. So, anyways,
Anything that you could like share with us that we might be able to utilize to keep him safe?
I feel like I would have told you everything you need to know.
Yeah, it's fair. I feel like we kind of have a bit of a better rapport than the other one, but yeah, that's fair.
The other me doesn't like you?
Well, everyone thinks we are tearing apart the world, so it is a very bad reputation for most people over there. Unfortunately, we are on thin ice. Although you were one of the only people to give us a chance to prove that something else was going on, as opposed to just believing.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be just not liking you because other people think you did something wrong. I feel like there's more, but just kind of looks between all four of you.
You said but, like, trailing off, so I thought she was gonna just keep talking.
Just kind of waiting for you to fill in the blank. I feel like there's more to that story.
Well, I think there's a few things, but you remember we lost the device that she had made. We owed her money. We haven't been able to pay it back
We just can't get it
because of being jumped around.
She looks at Ira. Why doesn't the other me like them? And she pulls up like in his hand like a video almost like a hologram thing that basically just like goes to her asking like, do you know who stole the mishap suppression device?
There it is.
And you
Yeah.
guys are refusing to answer. And
Mhm.
just like, I see now.
Yes.
That's quite handy.
Yes. I wasn't sure what he could do in that regard.
Looks to Ira. There was a guy named Braun who tried to steal it in our timeline, and he was captured. We have him here, so if you want to find him. His name's Braun.
Yes,
That is fair. We're not.
we did
so-
tell the courts that as well. Yes.
Wonderful.
Shiv, blooper reel. It's just hundreds
No,
of cuts
no,
of
no.
embarrassing
Counterspell.
Oh, no.
Rachel, you got to bless.
Thank you.
I love these super raises and super lowers happening at the same time. Giant swings.
Oh, there! It's like a battle right
Roller
now.
coaster.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Ooh, super raise got a big win on that one. Okay.
What song should the blooper reel have to it? You know how a lot of times in the movies they'll have like a background song.
Yeah, like circus music. Yeah.
What is the name of that song actually?
Like banana
Yeah.
peel sounds.
Oh. It's us looking, a sped up version of us looking for like the hut or whatever. Like we're all. That'd be
Like the
perfect.
sped up version
Yeah,
of
the
everybody
points.
walking around.
Someone gets stuck in the ground. The other person starts waving their nose. We all turn into wearing corset dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Benny Hill. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
perfect.
So this is why my other version is you don't want to tell. You told the courts that, so why doesn't she like you? There must be more.
We did not tell the courts that,
Yes, we did.
did we?
Mhm.
I don't think we
Yes,
gave a
we did.
name.
Did
Yes, we did.
you did give
We did.
Braun.
I did. I
Mhm.
gave
Oh.
a name.
You refused to
we-
say where it might be. Like that's what you refused to do.
Yeah, I gave a name.
Oh, okay. Right. Gotcha. Got it, man.
If you want me to trust you and work with you, you might as well tell me, or
Right.
you're gonna have two Varis that don't like you. So
Oh my god. All right. Well, we through something that was not really any of our business, we may have made it look like we knew where the suppression orb was being stored.
do you know?
I think we said in the court we did. I would assume.
I think you did too, but she's asking
I
you.
think you did.
Do you know?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I just don't want to make it like different.
Extra. No, I think we did say that.
We at one point knew where it was.
Where was it?
I was recording and I do not feel like I can say. Not because I'm trying to make things harder, but there's a few things
Why
here.
make more angry the ally that's working with us and the ally that's not? I hate to say it.
Why make angry the ally who's working?
Well,
Are you saying help me?
No.
If that's what you're saying, yes, I agree. If you're saying something but not telling me, then it's a bad idea.
The way you
It
said it was
just-
like a cave.
It just looks like to you guys because it makes sense to us a little bit more than it makes sense to her.
no, we I think there's a way I can try to get it back to the other you without exposing more. I worry that the person involved with this may be in danger, and I don't think this was a malicious act. So I'm attempting to rectify the situation myself if I can first. There's
What else do you want? Why did you come here? Sounds like you should be in Northport trying to not to die.
she seemed pissed now.
Oh, she seems much more upset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vari, is there any way that I can convince you to trust that we won't put either of you at a disadvantage at the end here?
I don't know.
We're mostly trying to do what's right. I don't know what else to say other than that.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Well, the first was to show you this.
Okay.
To make you aware. We are headed to Northport here in the next few days. I think we just need to make some preparations. But I didn't know if, the thing I didn't mention earlier is we don't know what makes us go back to the other place. Basically, I don't know if you even heard in town last time we were here, but we just sort of disappeared. And that happens every time.
Oh yes, your mother was very upset and she looks over at you, Winnie. Put out a whole worried search party. You just disappeared one morning. Both your
We didn't
parents were
mean
very
to.
upset.
We can't ever help it.
They called it off a
We
little
didn't-
while later.
Yeah.
Said you
Good.
were fine, but you caused a big little bit of panic.
Oof.
We didn't know that would happen at the time either.
So they thought we were dead. That should have been alive. And then just disappeared in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is we don't really have any control. We don't know even what is the trigger of what sends us back. The problem is I don't know how. First, I don't know how we're going to take Ira with us, which is something we've been trying to understand more about what's happening to us, so we can understand how to take Ira back.
How did you take him with you here?
There's so many mishap cracks there. All we have to do is jump in a crack. And to the rest of the population, it consumes them and they die. But to us, it does not.
She looks at
And-
Ira. I want to see this. Pulls up again, a little image thing in his hand of you guys jumping into a crack, and there's a brief flash of the image of the in between, where it's this vastness and there's the energy, the pink energy that's there, and the floating pieces of land. She looks at that really intently. Hold on, stop there. Looks at it and starts to inspect it.
That's cool.
Zoom.
Yeah,
Zoom in
do it in hands.
And then he says, okay, continue. And it keeps playing as you guys come and appear out in the cold, the snowy cold of Batron. Very interesting. Never seen anything like that before.
When she was zooming through the in-between part, could we see that mishap flow that Eleonora saw when she was dead?
Oh yeah, you saw a lot of as she's just looking through it.
I point and I say, you might not want to spread this around. That flow, that is where I saw the souls of the departed being absorbed into it.
See. That is certainly concerning.
Very much so.
All right, so bigger things than a stolen suppression orb, our play. What do you want?
Well, first of all, I wasn't sure if you had any ideas of a direction of how we would know how to take Ira back with us. We
I
think this has to do with ancient magic.
Absolutely
but
no idea how to handle that.
Sort of what I thought. But the one thing that we were wondering is if you would be willing to, if we don't know when we will come back, and if we don't figure out a way to take Ira with us quickly, we still need some sort of proof to prove that this timeline exists. This reality exists. So I wondered if perhaps you would provide some sort of proof to yourself that we could give to be able to continue this. I mean, we are going to complete Ira. I'm just not sure how many rounds it's going to take of us going back and forth before it's completed. And if we return with nothing to show, imprisonment might surely be on the table.
Yeah. Then we can't come back and get him at all.
Is there any way that you could download some of this information or write a letter to verify that you saw evidence of this that could maybe delay them stopping us if we do get delayed?
Perhaps. Well, against a bit of my better judgment, you did ask me to create a mishap suppression device for you. It is completed. I'm guessing you don't have a bronze dragon egg for me. Figures.
On the list.
Sure,
It's a
you're
long list.
top priority on that one, aren't you?
When I tell you, Vari, that every time we decided to go in that direction, that something would happen. It's at least 5 times. But yes.
We're more of like a regional thing. We have to like make regional lists. It's quite a different thing to get used to.
Sounds like excuses, but anyways.
Adaptation.
Stop talking.
Shutting up.
I know. Like, as far as I stop talking, I like grip Dab's
You
arm.
can already hear Dabs like the volume just dove like as he's ending it.
Suddenly thought better of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have something for you in a moment, and I'll give you the suppression device.
Interesting. Any reason why you would do such a generous thing?
Well, like I said, clearly bigger than a stolen suppression orb.
Yeah, remind me. I thought it was. I thought it wasn't stolen on this one. It was attempted. Did it actually get stolen here as well?
No, it was Braun. We caught him, but other Vari is upset with you because of you not telling where a stolen suppression orb is.
I just gonna say, we'll definitely attempt to return it.
Nope. I don't even know if Dab's saying anything bad. I think Eleanor is just paranoid that we're gonna.
I'm just gonna say we are gonna attempt to return it to you. That's all.
Of course. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I like it bad.
Anyways.
Yeah. All right.
Like I said, bigger things
Yeah.
at stake than
Yes.
a replaceable suppression orb.
Yes.
So, and I still will expect this dragon egg at some point. Don't think you're off the hook for that.
Sure.
So she'll go over and grab a box and put it down. So there it is. There's the device. Some discs. You know how to use it, I'm assuming?
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you. This may make a difference. The mishaps have been. Well, we charge Ira through spells. I don't know if you gathered that as you looked at it.
Yes.
And so we've had more spells of late with all of it. So that will be make a difference. Oh my gosh, I can add it back to my inventory.
You can.
Crazy.
Wow.
So many sessions.
That's crazy.
The entire conversation I was trying to rack my brain of what can we offer her. I hate convince her to get this orb, and I'm like, I know we're not supposed to ask. I know we're not supposed to ask. And she offered. I'm like, oh thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing. I'm gonna have a moment alone with Ira, and just in case there will be something else potentially I can do to help you.
Interesting.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
So step outside. Get out. Get out.
Oh, I see. Sure.
Scurry out.
I'm still looking around to see what to do.
There's a
Well, I
lot
was
of
taking-
like half-started projects all over the place. Bunch
Ah,
of
so cool.
nearly complete projects. She's clearly builds a lot of things all the time.
So freaking cool. Let's talk about that. So Edison and Bar
Starry
get the
eyes.
cool. So two of them like get that's so cool.
So walk over, close the door. You hear Howl the bear kind of go and like block the door.
Oh,
Oh my
secret.
gosh.
wow. Super secret meeting.
And
Yeah, no kidding.
So funny.
a couple minutes goes by, a few minutes, and she opens the door back up. Okay.
Come back in. Warily.
Yep.
And she will hand you a little box that has a lock on it. Says, hold on to this. Give this to other me. Don't open this.
Sure. That works. I'll take it. If anybody else wants to, though, let me know, or we can trade it around later. But I just feel like Eleanor always takes things.
Yeah.
She can take it. That's fine.
Yeah. No one's dying to lose this enough for badges.
Secret box. That's what I'll write.
Very secret.
No opening.
Dabbing it, he'd be too tempted, so he's not even gonna try and reach for the box.
That's so fair. That's funny.
There are certain things I leave to Eleonora and the others. This is one of them.
What is Vari's like attitude with this whole
Yeah.
secretive thing?
What's her attitude?
Like,
Yeah.
what's her demeanor now that she's got this like thing back and forth with herself?
You can roll an insight roll. Get that vibe check rolled up.
5 check.
Use that emote.
21.
My goodness. No, I rolled a 2, so
Oof.
not paying attention.
I mean, she definitely seems very enthusiastic to you, Eleanor, and she looks very intrigued by all of this. Like, exciting to her.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Is this the first NPC that is actively and knowingly talking to themselves? Like the others are like, oh, okay, sure, if you see me. Like,
Yeah.
this is like the first one that's accepted. Like, cool, give this to me.
Aside from
Yeah.
Utrix, yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's a good point.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, second. I mean, it's
That's crazy.
in one day.
Like,
It's
yeah.
kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a, all right.
By the way, do I have a bless mark? It's not.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to put that on there for you. It's on my piece of paper.
Eat it on me.
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, yeah, I will. This is perfect. Thank you very much. We have not had much proof as of late, but if we have something, I think that will help a lot. Do you, oh, and also, I mean, I'm not sure what this copy world has to do with the other one. If it is a copy, I don't know. We don't know what it is, what this place is, or duplicate, but I do worry that if you're all cut off from the gods, and I saw souls being absorbed upon death in that thing, there might be a danger here, too.
Well, sounds like you're pretty important then to get this thing resolved.
We are hoping we can help in some way.
Don't let us down.
Sorry. Super random question, if you don't mind. Do you have any knowledge or research on usages of Elder Dragon scales on any type?
She just looks at you. What do you mean? You mean ancient dragon?
Yeah.
People use them for armor and different things like that, yeah.
Any specialized usage? Is it a reason why? Just a higher source of magical input or something? Or
Can be, yeah. Dragons are pretty powerful creatures, so use different parts of them for weapons, armor. Be helpful.
interesting. All right. That's what I found out this is made of, so just wasn't sure if you had any insights on it.
She looks at that and she's like, that's a gemstone. What are you talking about?
Supposedly made from gemstone from a scale, I guess.
A blue dragon?
Potentially. Why would you think otherwise? That it's not, is it?
Because that's a gem.
Well, yeah, but couldn't have been big enough like a scale as like a gem or like turned into. I don't know these things.
She just looks at you like you're crazy.
Right.
Eleanor is just sort of watching out with amusement, but she doesn't say anything. The other thing, Var, I don't know if you work with the Watchlight here. Do you very much?
I do talk to them, yes.
Right. In the other place, you have worked very closely with the Watchlight trying to figure out the mishap cracks. There are many sort of sprouting up everywhere, and you've been trying everything you can to figure out why that's happening, how to stop it, different things like that. I didn't know if you have regular contact with the Watchlight, if there was a way that you could convince them to let us into the city of Northport instead of needing to sneak in and...
I don't know if I can let you do that, but I could maybe put in a good word for you.
Do you think that would be enough to let them let us?
I don't know. Try it.
We could try. If you would be willing, that might go a long way. I don't want to make an enemy of anybody, but we do need to get this done.
So are you planning to head up there tomorrow then?
We may use a day or two to prepare, especially if dangerous situation. I was going to see if there was any even small jobs we could do to earn some money to be able to get a few spells that may help us.
Right.
But soon, I mean, I can let you know when we head out if you like.
I can write up a letter and send it out, and I guess it can be there ahead of you. See what happens.
Sure. Yes, that would be great. Thank you.
All right. Anything else you need from me?
That was it.
I don't think so.
It could be a gemstone dragon, but just its thoughts going around my head. But yeah, nothing
What
else.
is a gemstone? Like a you make it out of
I
jewelry?
mean, it could be. You know, like I'm trying to think of like it was maybe pressurized or magnetized over time. It's possible. It's just like rattling in his head. Anyways, I'm just now thinking out options. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Anyways.
Sorry, Mari. Yes, I think that's it. We just wanted to let you be aware if we succeed in what we're doing, we'll be back here. So you could hopefully assemble and complete the rest of him so that he doesn't get damaged when he goes through a mishap crack again, if we can figure out how to bring him back.
Yeah, if you get the shell to me, I'll get him fixed up.
Yes, that would be lovely. So, yes, I think that's it though. Anything else? I look to the others.
I think that was it. We appreciate your help.
Yeah, thank you.
She looks to you, Winnie, and I'm sure your family would love to see you.
Yeah, I make it a point to see them. Make sure they know everything's okay.
All
Has
right.
there been any more activity from the forest?
Forest?
Yeah. I don't know if that was anything that's too much here, but there's some
the
dangers from
monster
the.
that killed us.
Oh, yes. The New Minger Forest is still extremely dangerous.
Nothing more creeping into the town or anything. Okay. Just making sure.
Do you happen to know what sorts of demons or devils or whatever are in Northport? Have you heard anything? We've been trying to do research on it, but apparently they're so versatile. I'm not sure what to even look into while we're here.
Heard reports of a variety of different types that have appeared.
So there's many different ones, not just one
Yes.
kind.
Bone devils, barbed devils, big ones, chain devils, various things. Whole bunch of different types of fiends.
Do you think any of them would be against each other?
Don't know. I am not a religious studies person, but I would assume that there might be some rivalries that could arise.
That actually might be something to look
Within the
into.
city. Yeah.
Hierarchies, rivalry.
Yes. Well, that helps, Mari. We will know how to direct our research, so thank you. You said barbed.
List off a
And
few things.
bone.
Barbed, bone,
And
bearded,
chain.
chair.
Bearded?
Oh wait, did I say bearded? Yeah,
Chain.
bearded. Throw it in there.
No. Okay. Chain
Bearded,
also.
chain.
Dracto?
Dracto or like Zangul?
That's crazy. Oh,
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know the name Zangul. So.
sure. I do love that Death told us that though. So if someone does say Zangul, we
It's
can
true.
go.
Dude's kind of
What?
small. Dracto are awful though.
Hmm?
We would do so bad against a team of Dracto. They would kick our butts like all the time.
All right. Well, Vari, I don't think that there was anything else for now, but we'll let you know when we leave if you like. And thank you very much for your assistance.
He walks over to you, Dav, and like kind of goes and like inspects the parts of the armor that you can see like on your arms and stuff, and kind of begins to pull them, roll up the sleeves. Have you been taking care of this? Oh, there's some dirt in here. What are you doing? And she starts to scrub out a spot.
I miss that spot. You got some good compliments, by the way, from Master Artificer. Made sure to compliment your work.
Who?
Arazini. No. Yeah, Art.
Still no.
This is the opposite, right? I always get that wrong.
Trix is the artificer.
Yeah, yeah. I even doubted myself too. First one came to mind. I don't know if you know them.
Utrix?
Utrix, yeah. He is
Not familiar with him. Who is he?
current leader of the group.
Oh, one of your people. Okay. Just spoke with him?
It's on video, yeah.
It's looking like, yeah, I guess that's true though, honestly.
It is. We have it all.
Goes to Ira. Show me. Brings it up.
Should bring up the compliment specifically.
Right?
Show me when you complimented my work.
It's just fine craftsmanship, Daphne.
So yeah, she just like watches a lot of that encounter, just kind of taking little peeks at the people and just interesting.
I see Dab cringing the entire time and listening to how bad he was.
He's dug himself into quite a hole this whole conversation, so yeah, I think.
Yeah. Eleanor's
kinda
just
like-
looking at him like, oh my gosh, Dab.
There are a few glances kind of back at you as like different things you say come up, and just okay.
I guess we're gonna listen to the whole thing. Okay.
This is interesting. Quiet.
Watching my TV, watching my soaps.
So
Mishaps back on at the top of the hour.
she's just
Stories around.
like jumping around, basically recapping the past couple sessions at various points, and
Oh no, not the giant and the yeah.
so this takes up a good amount of time, as she is clearly just interested in this.
Sorry, guys. Anything to
She's the friend that like you go over to their house for a sleepover and then they ignore you because they want to play their single player video game by themselves, and then
Yeah.
you have to like sit and wait for them.
Yep. She's like, you can come back later if you want.
Oh,
did you have anything
don't
to say
mind
about the
leaving.
armor? Did you just get just
You need to take better care of your armor, Davril.
yes, man.
I didn't make this for you to let it get rusty.
Okay.
The screw is loose too.
Takes out some grease oil and helps tighten screws.
So about like we'll say 45 minutes or so later, after all of this is done, her watching stuff, I think I've seen enough for tonight.
He stayed up all night long.
Whole prime time segment.
All right. Well, glad you were adequately entertained.
This is important stuff to know.
Yes, well, I'm sure the other you will also be watching, so might as well have you both on the same page.
If you just go 30 more seconds, though, she turns into confetti. Just putting it out there.
Show me.
Okay.
Interesting. That is unfortunate mishap.
There is a time Dad was in a dress.
Show me.
Be here for another hour.
We're all just throwing each other under the bus with bloopers. Yeah, well, she farted.
I don't care about that one.
All right. Well, thank you, Vari, very much. If you need anything, we'll probably be around town. So, for the next couple of days. So, just let us know.
Take care of that device I gave you. Don't open the box. And I will send the letter off. I'll see you when I see you.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you make an appointment next time.
Right. Sure.
Sure.
Now that it's over, what time is it now that we're done with this?
It's dark out now. You've been there for like an hour and a half, I'd say.
Okay, so it's like maybe at 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that.
Maybe about that.
So, would we leave?
Yeah, if you guys want to leave, you can.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll leave.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Ira will follow you. Leave.
I would
Vari.
offer a handshake to Vari if she would take it, but I don't know if she's the type.
She'll shake your hand.
Okay. Thank you, truly.
You feel a very firm handshake. Kind of surprises you.
Oh. It's like just a really not.
Like
She's
she's-
not muscular, I would assume.
She's
Is that what you mean
does
by
not
that?
appear to be very muscular at a base appearance, but like with all her work gear on and stuff, she like reaches over with her gauntleted hand and she squeezes your hand, and it's pretty like
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
pretty
whoa.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. But yeah, thank you very much. We'll leave.
I think this is the timeline I sent, because yeah, I definitely sent a letter to I think my parents in both timelines. So I'd sent them a note saying, okay, I figured I did. I just wanted to make sure that was correct.
Right, Mark?
I saw
That was
you
what
did
said?
2 in this one. I saw you did 2 in this timeline.
No,
I'm
not
sure she did one in a.
No, I
did
did one in my other one, I
timeline.
think, because I was like,
At the wellspring, the mainspring, the wellspring.
Yes.
Did you send one there?
She did.
Okay, I'll have to double
Mhm.
check there.
Yeah.
I saw 2 though here, so
I
Okay.
distinctly remember Winnie doing one there.
I do remember I made sure to text my parents in both timelines just to let them know where
Yeah.
I was, what was going on, just so they didn't think I was dead again, or in his case again. Okay. Would I know my parents to be like early to bed, early to rise type of people, or are they like
generally
party
they
to the
are
night,
more don't stay up very late,
Okay.
wake up early type, but
okay? I think that I would like to like the group be like, if we're staying in an inn, I don't know if you guys are okay with this. If I might just leave a note by my parents' house maybe and saying if they want to meet me tonight. Obviously, if anything could happen. I don't know if they're in bed yet, but at least I could slide it. Like, if they see it, then they can come meet me if they want. And if not, they can go see me in the morning. I don't know.
Winifred, I don't want to push you. I think you should just go. They were.
I just hear how
they
mad
were
they would
free.
feel weird about going over there.
We'll be with you.
Yeah, but
You think they'd
Didn't
be
you and your
upset if
father
you were
make
here
up?
all night?
if I left a note or something that was like, I don't know, if they're already in bed, they wouldn't know, obviously, and if I returned it.
Why are you so afraid to do it now?
I think part of me is just delaying it because I don't really want to be honest. But then the other part of me, though, I don't know. I can't tell I'm mad, especially my mom didn't want to talk to me last time, and apparently she was really upset that I like disappeared. And so part of me wants to just give them the chance to like come to me if they want to, and that way I won't have to be like at their door and like taking whatever treatment they decide to throw at me, as opposed to like if they come to me, at least I know that they're wanting to like be there and talk, even if it is like a difficult conversation or something. At least then I know that I'm not just intruding upon them and like forcing a conversation on them in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
A bit. I mean, I thought you made up with your father here, though.
I did,
Didn't
but if
he
they were really
accept where
upset at
you were
me, yeah, but they were
Oh, I-
upset that I disappeared. So like part of me feels,
Oh, it sounds like they were afraid you died again or went missing. I don't think they were angry at you.
Yeah.
well, no, that I've already said my mom was really mad, didn't she?
Bit
They
upset.
mad.
No, I think it was
No.
just
Oh,
Upset.
so upset. Okay,
Like
I
she looks
said
like they
mad,
were
then.
like they're probably afraid you were dead again.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess it left in a bad place. I don't know. I'm nervous to. I don't know. I feel weird, like just showing up and like dropping a conversation on them like that. I don't know. Maybe I just should, but I don't know.
If our situation was normal, I would agree with you. Just save it for the morning, plan it out. But I mean, we
Yeah.
just resolved with Davro. We can't just wait for things. We have to take them when we have them because we don't know how
Yeah.
long we'll have them.
That's true.
If they're awful, we can leave. It doesn't matter. But
Do
I
we
don't
have
think
a-
they
a-
will be.
Like, can we have like a signal or something where like you can like, because I feel like sometimes when they get going, I can have a hard time like standing up for myself. If I like maybe sneeze twice or something, so if I sneeze once, that may be not my fault, but I sneeze twice, or like a fake sneeze, it'll be probably fake. I'm not very good at acting. What's a word that we don't really say? If I like put my finger up and do this, and my parents keep talking over me, then if I do it twice, then that means that you can jump in and we can leave. So doing this.
Sure. I mean, I feel that we all know you well enough where we would know if you're uncomfortable and it's time to leave.
That's
Honestly, Winifred, I have no problem with saying, Winifred, would you like to leave now?
Well,
And
you
then
can't
we
ask me the
leave.
question. I'd rather you not ask me the question, because then I think they'll be mad at me if I say yes. You'd be like, oh, we have something to do. That way you know, like, oh, we have that engagement we completely forgot. And that way we have a nice excuse to get out, you know. It's like, oh, we're late,
Yes.
you know, for the...
Also, I don't know that they'll really be that terrible if we're all in the room with you. Can't imagine.
I don't know. Maybe. That's... I think they don't really like you guys that much either, to be honest.
I know they
so-
don't,
I don't...
but it's different when we're all together.
Yeah. Okay, we can go tonight.
This timeline is very different in that you have your parents who lost you, truly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
that's
lost
true.
who you were. They thought you were dead. They had their regrets. And I think that's why your father changed his mind. And it's why your mother was scared, is because she didn't want to lose you again. I think these two will be more compliant with who you are and more prone to listening to you because they know what they lost.
Yes. That.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. All
So
right.
give them a chance to do it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We walk kind of slow. I just for a second.
You have a goddess with you now too, Winifred.
Yeah.
Goddess has deemed you worthy to stand alongside you. That is an honor, and that is something you can carry with you.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. And she seems very nervous now. Just kind of like sweaty.
She'll like walk with Winifred, like have her hand, like her arm around her shoulder, just kind of like a steadying, like, you know, pep talk sort of.
Energy.
I'm gonna be walking, and there's like a little signal in the air, sigil in the air, like blue and green, and it'll just cast bless, and the aura borealis just kind of like settles around you, and just more of a calming sense. I mean, just gonna do more for flavor. Just, you know, he's there for you.
Thank you.
If there's a mishap.
He turns into a box and he has to
Fireball
pick him up.
blows up.
Or like, yeah, it's fireballs being like, oh.
There's no mishap.
Yeah.
Phew.
Thanks, chat.
Well, also you're at the school, which helps.
Yep.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
that.
And chat.
All right. Oh, look at that. Super Lower came in. So as you head up to the home of the Hellors, get ready to knock on the door. We're going to take our break there. Pick up with that after our break and see what type of reception this will be. So stick around for that, everybody. We'll be back shortly and enjoy a nice little dance over the break screen. I think we got the fun jamming music today, so we'll see you all real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We're back. Hope you enjoyed the dance party over the break and all the fun dancing emotes in the chat. Good to see them all. Our party is in Lakeside, and they are going to the Helloer home, which is Winnie's family's home, and they are about to knock on the door and see if they'll be greeted by anybody, whether they'll be happy or upset or sad or whatever in between there. Who's knocking?
I think I'm maybe knocking.
All right.
So kind of like go up to the door and just be like, and then be like, all right, I'm just gonna do it, and then just do, and then kind of waits. Not like super. I'll do it like a firm knock, but not like banging on the door like to scare them. It'll be like
Okay.
a firm knock. Let me in. Help me.
So there's a moment that goes by, and the door opens, and it is your mother, and she looks like she's kind of dressed up in some lounging clothing for home, and
Rollers and a nightgown.
has her hair all up and everything. Winifred, and she like rushes forward and gives you a hug.
I'll hug her back.
So good to see you. I'm worried about you.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, I tried to write because I didn't want you guys to worry. We couldn't really help but leave when we did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave like so suddenly. As I explained in the letter.
Very nervous for about a month there, not knowing what happened to you.
I'm sorry.
But I was
I
ready to
can
get your
explain
letter.
more. Yeah, I can explain more about it if you'd like. If Dad's around too.
Of course, yes. Come in. Kind of looks to the rest of you and looks at Ira with this look of like, what is that?
No, right.
I feel like, as much as last time she kicked my friends out for being too weird, and now I'm going home with my weird friends and a robot. I'm like,
Oh, this one didn't though. This one didn't kick your friends
oh
out.
wait, this one didn't kick. I
Yeah.
thought she
This was
did.
fine. Yeah.
No.
Oh
this one
yeah,
was
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
You
Okay,
just,
yeah,
you just
right.
disappear in the middle of the night at this one. It was
Right.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
We got along okay.
Yeah, that
with
was so long ago.
Yeah, we were all fine.
Wait, in
yeah.
real life time, when was that? Like last year?
so.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Let me look at the session date for that.
So
It
long
was
ago.
Because I got a new notebook since then, so my notes didn't go back that far.
37. So that would have been. Turn to the
Oh,
page.
okay,
That would have been December 2023. It looks like.
Oh my gosh.
A year and a half ago.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
That's. I'm
boy.
like,
Yep.
why I have no memory of this? It's because it was
Mhm.
a very long time ago. Okay.
It was a very long time ago.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just even motion to Ira. Like, oh, that's it's Vari's at the school. She's just having us keep him for a while. Sorry. He's fine.
Interesting.
He's just.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought maybe mentioning his Vari's would be better because then she'd be like, it's not just some weird robot. At least it's with the school. It's an educational robot.
It's an educational robot.
It's for
come in.
education. It's okay.
Come in.
Okay.
I can get you a room ready if you need it.
Oh, yeah, sure. What's her mood actually? What does her mood seem like? Like just really excited or like very like a little bit like I don't know. My insight. check.
Get roll insight. This is the vibe check session.
I will too.
Whoa. What'd you say?
This is the vibe check
Oh, I
session.
think it. 22.
I'll use my
Okay,
blast.
I'm locked in.
20.
Nice.
22 and 20.
Yeah.
She
I'll
looks
do a high five me back.
pretty happy to see you
Okay.
all.
Okay.
She looks relieved to see all, at least you, Winnie.
It's me. Okay.
Less so
You
maybe
know,
everyone
it's-
else, but
Yeah, fair. I'll if she like talking to get my roommate up, I'm not gonna refuse to stay with them. I will be like, yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice if you don't mind. If it's too much trouble, though, I can also stay at the end.
Yes.
I think my friends are gonna stay at the end. So
you will stay with us. Have a seat at the table. We'll get
Oh.
things set up. Mitchell,
Thank you very
Winifred's here, and she'll call him in. He'll come in from his office. Approach, Winifred. He'll come up and give you a hug too. Good to see you all.
I'll
Right?
hug him back. Yeah. Sorry about the disappearing. It was an accident. I can explain more. I didn't mean to though. Sorry about the letter. Didn't mean to disappear. Sorry.
Winifred. Okay.
Okay.
Deep breath.
It was an accident. I just wanted you to know it was an accident.
We understand. So your mom runs off, and your dad kind of grabs everyone a mug and offers you all a drink if you'd like something. You need any
Yes,
food?
thank you.
Have you been traveling?
I guess
think
it
we're
probably has been all day. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
yeah, how hungry are we? Are we like, has it been since we
One would never deny your hospitality, Mr. Illinois. I
Yeah.
appreciate all of it. You know.
I guess it'd be, yeah, if we teleported, so we didn't travel that far, but we have been
Teleporting,
doing a
wow.
lot.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. It was cool.
In the big leagues.
In the big leagues. You're playing with voice now.
So
I know. I thought that too.
he can
I think
get
that's
coffee or cocoa or tea or water or anything else you might want. Let him know what you want.
I think we would just take a water just because coffee would make her go insane. So she's gonna just
Okay.
nervously sip of water and then have to pee the whole thing.
He's dressed all nice in
Okay,
his PJs as well. His nice matching
Okay.
PJs.
They would be matching PJ.
I did
people.
imagine
You
that.
can see it. Yeah.
A matching PJ family.
Are they stripy?
They're solid blue PJs. Very nice. Good collar on it and everything. Got a
Also,
robot
I don't
over
know
top.
why. I feel like if Winnie's parents were in America, if this was like real life, they'd be from Massachusetts and live in like upstate Massachusetts.
Yes.
And like
Yes.
they're
Yes.
they'd be, like East Coasters and like very much I don't know, that would just be their
100%.
vibe.
Yes. I agree
My
completely.
dad's like a college professor. Yeah. It's very
Mhm.
okay, I think that like when they seem like they're like settled, I would well first I guess I'm sorry, really fast. Could I have had like a conversation with our friends like before we got here and just basically say like, is it okay if I kind of tell them like everything's mishaps? I think we told them stuff with mishap last time, didn't we? We told them like yeah. So like basically just is it okay, like, is there anything I shouldn't tell them basically? Like
I think for most stuff, the general rule is it's fine to talk about it. There's just a few things that are like secret.
Death. Don't mention death. Don't mention the cult. Yeah, I won't mention. Basically, I may just be like, I'm not gonna really. I'm just gonna kind of keep those things vague. So okay, making sure there's nothing really completely off topic that we can discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess when they're settled in, I guess that I would probably just wait till I like start kind of explaining how we disappeared, what's been going on.
Got a bus. There was a bus that came in a while ago. I forgot to do. Now I get it.
Hey, I got a second one, so I think you got two.
You don't get stacking. You have
No.
one?
I said no. I got a second one, so I think you have two. Is what I said. I don't know if or just got added to the mishap. Did you? I don't know if you saw that before.
If there's a double, he adds it to the mishap.
Add the mishap
then.
level
Yeah.
if it's the second one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I didn't know if you saw
get
that.
yours. I don't get yours. Like
Okay.
if it hits you twice, then I put it in the mishap level. So.
Oh, I thought you got our blood. Basically, I thought okay, never mind.
No, it has to actually land in my name for me to get one.
Oh, okay.
All right. But yeah, your mom will come back downstairs. Your dad has been sitting with you and getting all the drinks ready, and we'll hand him out to whoever asks for one. I don't know if anybody refused anything, but
I would take one.
Yeah, I would take one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we'd all take it.
and you can all sit around the table. Well, everything's all set. Are you in good health, Winifred?
Yes, thank you, and thank you for setting everything up. Just I wanted to talk to you guys. Well, first, I mean, sorry it's so late. First of all, I know that you guys this is a little late for you. But we found ourselves in town kind of suddenly tonight, and so I wanted to make sure that I took the opportunity because essentially, I don't know if you guys remember the mishap thing that we were talking about back before. We just have a lot of mishaps, and Bari was helping us out, which was nice. But essentially, I'm gonna look to Eleanor like, there's we go somewhere else sometimes, and basically these mishaps cause us to go into another timeline where there's like another us. And I think we kind of, I don't know if we explained that last time a little bit. I think we did a little bit.
This one
kinda
of
look
your
at them.
stories, Winifred?
Oh, look at Eleanor.
Well, I'll explain briefly. I don't want to. I know we just sent this to other Vari, but like she'll just say like we were mysteriously resurrected, and it turns out there are two separate realities that we seem to be going between. Hence why you have dead then to life.
And you can verify with Iroh, or with Vari, hence why she's sending Iroh collect evidence.
We're setting out to prove it for both places right now to confirm everything. But that is why there's the disappearances in the middle of the night, and also why it's been so hard to even get a hold of anybody. Yes, I mean, we get teleported about all over
randomly.
The place. Not really in control of it right now. We're trying to figure out why and how we can control it, but no such luck on this end.
We'll just go to sleep sometimes and wake up somewhere else, or we'll just be doing something and suddenly we're there. It's not really anything that we're able to. So that's why I disappeared, and that's why when I came back, I wrote you guys a letter to make sure at least you knew that I was okay. But sorry about the worry. I know that Vari mentioned you guys were very worried.
Oh,
do they seem like they're believing this?
So for this, I want to have Winnie and Eleanor roll a persuasion check.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I never. Okay. Uh-oh, was yours bad?
No.
What? Why are you laughing?
Your reaction. You're just so excited by it.
Because I have no help for. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking at my chart. I know I have no help with persuasion, so I rolled an 18, so that's good. I was expecting to have to use my reroll, or actually, wait, I'm gonna use my bless.
All right.
I'm gonna use my bless.
There you go.
I did use my bless earlier, Mark, on the insight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got a 19.
I got a 23.
Nice.
Okay. So they look like they are somewhat tracking along, especially since you're talking about Vari, and you have this big, clearly
robot,
complex robot that's behind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did write a letter. We were certainly quite concerned for you. The morning after you were gone, worried that maybe you ran off in the night or something, or who knows what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not really, it's hard to get yanked around places, and it's caused some trouble in the sense where we feel people just left hanging and we can't complete certain things, and it's frustrating, so I'm sorry.
Yes, it is true you aren't truly our Winifred anyways. She looks kind of sad at that point, but...
Oh. Yeah. Maybe we're the same. Or different, I don't know.
Perhaps.
Look at it. Well, Winifred, you should tell them of your new abilities.
Oh, right. And she's gonna look at her, like, think quite a bit, and then I think I'll just probably cast like dancing lights and just be like,
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm like, I became a cleric of Domine, so that's exciting. I can do magic finally. It's been a long time coming, but here it is, and it's not bad.
Can we please animate an anime moment of just her and Kawaii moment of
And like sparkles, and
I
it's done.
There was no mishap when you did that.
Okay,
maybe
don't fail.
They look at that and, oh wow. Did you go, Winifred?
Yeah, yeah. I can heal people now and do other things.
I need to confirm something though with what you just did.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I need to look at one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I know where you're going with this.
Oh, I do too.
So it is a racial bonus that you get dancing lights.
Okay, wait.
So,
Maybe show him a different
I'm
one.
sorry. Can I have casted Fairy Fire instead? Which is... Wait, does that do anything bad?
put somebody in like a thing, they need to make a dex save on whoever you're targeting.
Do you have other cantrips? Or is that the only visible
I just have-
one?
I have-
Why
I
is
just
the
have
other
di-
one bad?
It's not bad, it's just her
It's-
parents have
it's
dancing
thank you
lights.
before,
too,
because-
so-
Yeah.
It's just something I could always do.
You can fire it at Dev.
Fairy Fire?
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
for it. I'm not gonna hurt him.
it's a
Well,
range,
actually, no,
so
that one...
just whatever you put
That
that
one
cube.
too. I'm sorry. I have two of them. In that case, I'm gonna. Can I cast sleep on Dav?
That
You
would be.
can try to.
Yeah. I like to do
This
that.
is too real, guys.
Okay. You want to cast sleep on Dav?
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. And I'll.
Okay. So what I need you to do now is roll. Let's see. Roll 5d8 and tell me the total.
5d8.
You know what? Dav might have low enough hit points. Though.
Who knows? We'll
You
see.
You might.
It might be the only one. Yeah.
Either way, he's also got a forward performance.
Hold on. I'm getting my calculator. I'm sorry. Actually, I can do it. I can do it on this, can't I?
Yeah, you should be
Mhm.
able to.
Okay.
Oh, Winnie, I love you so much.
Where? Oh, here's the dice. Here's the dice. D8, D10, 12, D28. 8 of them, you said?
5 of them. 5d8.
Oh, oops. Dang, I did 6. How do I get them down? Oh, there we go. I did
Right-click
it.
it.
Okay, yeah, I did it. 24.
All right. I don't think that works on Dav, but
Can you pretend?
He's pretending to be asleep right
He's
now.
gonna pretend.
okay.
No.
Oh.
Give me a performance check, Dav.
Oh.
Let's see how well your performance is on this one.
Come on, Dice. If you've ever been a friend,
Do I know that it didn't work? Like, do I feel like, oh, that wasn't good enough, or do I?
You can roll a we'll do insight if you'd like to. You can see if Dav's faking it or not.
I got a 9, so I don't know if I do it.
Okay.
I used my reroll because it was pretty low, and this is
Wow.
important to Dev. Natural 20.
Oh,
What's your
24.
total?
he's the
24.
best at
Okay.
24.
So Dav just conks out on the table. And
I only rolled a 9 for insight. So do I know that it's fake, or do I not know
you
it's fake?
feel like he's doing a great job being asleep there. He's actually asleep. You feel like it
Okay.
worked.
Wow, I did that so good. Okay, and I'll point and be like, I have some cleric magic now, so.
Is he all right?
Oh yeah, he's fine. Can I wake him up?
I think so, yeah.
Is that like?
Just need
Okay,
to
okay,
shake him
I
awake.
didn't
I'm pretty sure is what the spell says.
So I'll just. Yeah.
Oh,
So I'll just make my.
ah.
Sorry,
That was-
I had
that
to
was
use
a-
an example.
that was a
I just
powerful
tried to use
one.
the best example. Yeah, sorry.
Um,
And Dad slyly knows he did the best fake sleeping he's done. Mage.
Oh,
That was
all right,
great.
All right.
What a pal.
Apologies.
Well, yes. Good to see you have found a good pursuit for your skills, Winifred. That is
Yeah.
a noble pursuit. I'm glad you've done this.
Thanks. So yeah, between that and then Ernest's help, yeah, we've been getting some some things done. We're trying to figure out what's going on with the different planes and things like that. So
Can I
She's,
insight for this turn? Dev normally doesn't, but like, was it a condescending? Oh, good that you did that pursuit.
You
That's
can
Or was
nice
it,
roll,
here.
you can roll as well.
22.
Dev
I don't
is
think-
so
I don't think
invested.
Winnie- I don't think Winnie would roll. I don't think I would roll. I think I want to just believe it, and so I'm just kind of like,
You
okay.
get a
18
plus
down to
2.
17.
You get a
I
plus
did,
2,
thank
Kelly.
you. Okay, cool.
So yeah, they seem like they are definitely like, oh, that's really good. Like that's actually something good you're doing. Like you get that vibe to it.
So it's kind of like a backhanded compliment. It's like, wow, you're actually doing something that's useful. It's like,
Wow, a good pursuit finally. That's good.
Yeah.
She did it! Finally.
Why'd you give up this monster hunting to become Claire?
Yes,
doing our thing.
Winifred has saved our life many times because of both of her skill sets. They have combined into something very, very useful. I would say Dalmine herself has assisted us a few times in some dire situations because of Winifred.
It had to be because of Whitney.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
That's great, Winifred. Good work. And your
Thanks.
dad's like, yes, I'm very proud of you. Your dad seems more genuine with what his compliment is, though. That's the vibe that the other two get. It seems more genuine.
That's what I was picking up. Yeah. He seems to, I feel like he was like chill with her before, and now it's like, oh, extra cool. Versus mom.
Mom seems a little like, finally, but your dad seems more supportive.
Yeah, I think I might just like fill them in on just like things that we're allowed to talk about, or just kind of like try and, I don't know, win them over with some like stories and stuff of things we've done, and kind of just, I don't know, chat with them a little bit.
Yeah, and they'll say, how long do you plan to stay in town?
I think we're headed out. Oh, well, tomorrow we're gonna prepare, 'cause we have to do something for Vari. So we're headed out after that, but I think tomorrow we're preparing, so I think the day after tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see. Do you happen to know if there's any shorter jobs available that people have been talking about? We're trying to earn a bit of money for some preparations for where we're going next.
Your dad says, I have heard, again, rumors about some beast in the lake that has been causing some issues to some of the fishermen. And I believe that is still something that people are looking for help with. I don't know how long that would take, but could be an option. And your mother pipes up and says, and I believe the body of your friend is also still on the wanted to be retrieved board.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We will yeah, we're gonna do our best to kind of get some things done tomorrow, but we'll let you know if all goes as planned, then we will just be leaving in a normal way and not in a disappearing way day after tomorrow. So we'll let you know when we're leaving. But if I just disappear again, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to, and it just happened.
Thank you for the heads up, Winifred.
Yeah.
Has there been anything going on here for all of you?
Well,
Yeah,
the
things are
news
okay.
about Northport is definitely concerning.
Yes.
Yeah.
We do hope that can be resolved at some point. We don't get much details, but it sounds like the Watchlight believes they can handle it. Take care of it. We have confidence that they'll
strange
do.
happening here?
Here, in the city, not so much. And the forest is always dangerous. They'll have issues with that. Other than that, I think it has been going all right here.
Good. That's good to know.
And you are all right as well?
Yeah. We're good. We're surprisingly in one piece, but we're good. So.
Well, I'm glad. Wait, what do you mean by surprisingly in one piece?
Oh, I mean just like, between we faced frost giants and been going through different portals and things like that. I mean, it feels like a lot of things have been happening, but here we are. So.
Winifred, this is just too much of a thing. This is dangerous.
Oh.
Frost giants?
Well, so here's the thing. Unfortunately, with the way that us teleporting back and forth has gone, we can't really help where we end up. And we're kind of all bound together anyway. And so even if I were to just probably do my own thing, if we're going to stay here, I'd still be disappearing and ending up in, some random place. So sometimes you just end up where dangerous things are. But we've always made everything right, and we've made it out, and everything's been fine. So
Winifred,
it's actually been kind of a good thing.
Why don't you start working here? Work with Neil, Professor Weston. Could work with him in your progression and studies with Dalmanet and something local. I'm sure Bari could be of assistance. Maybe one of you could assist him, Avril, potentially. Why don't you get a job here?
I just look at at Winnie's dad. What does he look like? What is his? I'm almost like looking at him sort of imploringly, like, come on, step in for your daughter. Like, I give him sort of like a look, but I don't know if it will do anything.
Well, it's really obvious.
I'm not trying to be bossy either. It's just sort of like a...
Like, are you going to do something or should I?
Like,
kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of like looks to his wife, and Winifred has pursuits. I'm sure she will remain safe. And her mom says, "No, this is quite dangerous, Mitchell. This is not something for her to be doing."
Unfortunately, we are stuck in this.
Yeah.
We have been bound by something greater than ourselves. And the only way out is forward. But we have made sure to keep Winifred safe.
And even if she wasn't bound to this, the fact that she's stepping up voluntarily to do something greater, I'm very proud of her. It's something I wish my parents could say to me.
I'll
He
be like, his parents are not alive. And I'll just say like that. So like, oh, he knows like they're not just not proud of him, like they're not alive. Like,
For emphasis.
like, oh, it's not that they just don't like him, it's that
Respectfully, again.
Winifred, we already lost you once.
Yeah. But also you lost me when I was not the me I am now, I think. And I've had a lot of time and experiences to grow and learn and do different things, and I think that I feel better and more myself than I ever have, and I think that I'm more equipped to handle some of these dangerous and bad things that are sort of in our path now. And like Eleanor said, it is true, we really can't. I think, unfortunately, whether I stayed here and got a job here, I still may go to bed one day and wake up in the middle of the desert and everyone would be with me. I think we're kind of bound by something else. It's not just a matter of will anymore. It's just sort of, it's been chosen for me. But I feel like we're all meeting it where we're at. You know?
Give me a persuasion roll, Winnie.
Good thing I got that other bullet.
Can I help her roll advantage? I was going to add something before you said something, but never mind.
I got a nat 20, which is very nice and feels right. And I got so nat 20, and then 20, so 23. I had my bless just to make sure I got it. Nice. That was I was very scared.
It was so narrative. It was so good.
Yeah, I know. I love when the dice says it. I'm like, okay, I don't even have to worry about it.
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like Chad is all like, "Go Winnie!" Like, and I was also like, "You should do it."
Got a big crowd cheering for you right now.
Yeah.
We got the relinquish control emotes going for the mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
She takes a deep breath. This is what you think is best.
I do.
Cannot lose you again. Don't make me go through that.
I will do everything in my power to make sure we stay as safe, and I'll come home and everything will be good. And even I have Domine now to help me. And I have all my friends here to help me too. So I know this is more dangerous, but I do think it's much more meaningful than what I would have had if I would have just stayed home and not done anything, you know?
Your mom kind of leans in. No, I love you. This is why I'm concerned for you. Because I love you so much.
I do. And I love you too. I'm not trying to make you worried to hurt you or I'm not even trying to make you worry at all. I don't want you to worry at all. I just want to do something that feels right for me and that is meaningful and is something I feel like I'm supposed to do. And I'm sorry if it's worrying you. I don't want to worry you. But some of the things that have happened on our way, like I said, we've encountered some dangerous things, but we've also encountered some really crazy good things. Like I said, I think Dominic sent like little dragons to hang out with me. Things that are just that I think we're signs that we're on the right path and that we're doing things, good things. So I don't want to worry you. And I'm sorry that you're worried, but I think this is right.
You are the greatest thing in our lives. We're proud
Really?
of you.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
She like, doesn't really know what to say. She's kind of just like, and I assume they seem very
Eleanor
genuine.
like
They
goes
say-
like this in the back.
You know, like getting a
She's
little
kinda like-
emotional.
She's
Yeah.
kind of like sitting there, like, didn't expect to hear that. I think. So, I think she was expecting to be mad and to be like upset at her or whatever. So she was kind of just like, "Thank you," and kind of just will sit there and like process it. Yeah,
And your
the
dad
wheels are grinding for.
leans in. Yes, I'm very proud of who you've become, Winifred.
Thank you.
Clearly grown so much in the past months.
I
I
have.
believe this has been good for you.
It has been, and my friends too. I know that we're all kind of different people, but everyone's been very kind and encouraging of me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, Mitchell will turn to you. Yes, thank you for looking after my daughter.
Of course.
Rosello.
Yeah, she's the greatest.
Rosello also, yes, thank you very much.
I know how precious your child's future can be. I'm a mother myself. So I will make sure, and all of us will, to make sure to take care of her.
Appreciate that. Ashley, God bless.
Yes, there's been
Yeah.
Cool.
Yay! There have been many times, I think, we have all stepped in to save the other, but Winifred has been instrumental, both in dire situations, but also just a moral compass for the rest of us sometimes when we lose our way, when things get a little dire. So, you have raised a wonderful daughter.
She'll look at Eleanor and be like, just kind of,
Is she like blushing, like the little like?
I
or
think
is
that
she
she's
a little happier.
I think she's deeply uncomfortable by so many compliments that have come her way in the last like 20 minutes, and so she's like very uncomfortable, but also like clearly taking it to heart and like really like liking it and liking
Yeah.
the positive, but also being like kind of dying at the same time. So it's kind of like a like, thank you. I don't have to say thanks. I'm writhing, but I'm also like happy.
like thanks. This is like healing my heart, but also what do I do with my face
Like,
right now?
can I go
Right?
hide in my room for the next 2 days? But also, thank you. This is meaningful to me. I appreciate it.
Truly, Winnie is one of us.
Most relatable.
Like, I need the validation so badly because I love this from like people I care about, but also I might freak out and just leave if anyone says too much.
She's one compliment away from snapping.
Being like, well,
Yeah.
anyway, everyone, thank you. It's been nice to just walk.
Your dad actually will lean in too to pile on the compliments. Say, I'm sure I will be even having articles written about your adventures and the great things you've done in the future. You can memorialize your stories forever.
Oh, Kelly, you're muted. You're muted.
I was actually like, sorry, I was like eating a bunch of jelly beans. Started. But it's like she flashes back when he says that. She flashes to like all their embarrassing things that they immediately like, oh no, I hope that they'd be interesting and good to read. It makes me nervous that people would read things about what we do, but that'd be nice. Emotional support jelly beans. It's true. I've been getting jelly beans every week at the store.
Beans for the bean.
And then eating them while we're doing stream.
And during break, she complains a lot about the various flavors she doesn't want to eat. Or
No, there's only a
accidentally
few.
ate.
It's the popcorn ones. Buttered popcorn is a heinous flavor.
Awful.
Anyway. I'll literally mail you all the popcorn ones if you. I have a whole bunch of them. I'm just mail them to you. Yeah.
I feel like the buttered popcorn ones were like okay, but to mix them in with everything else was not good. They have to be like individual.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
And they have caramel corn, and they have coffee. I'm like, I just don't want. And chocolate, I don't really want that one either. Licorice.
Naming every flavor at this point.
No.
You just need to get
Mike,
like
there's
the ones where you get the
49 flavors. There's so many.
at the grocery store
One
where they have the
flavor.
whole like tube that just has the one flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go
Yeah.
do those.
Give me 10,000 Tutti Frutti and bubble gum, and I would be happy.
There you go.
Anyway.
The cherry ones too.
Oh yeah, those ones too. Anyway. No, she'll kind of just be shrinking under the compliments, but also like, oh, okay, thank you.
Would you like anything to eat though before bed? Anything you need from us?
Does it seem like food would be like them getting everything out? Because if it does, then I'll just say no and eat rations. But
I mean, they're offering, so they're being hosts.
I guess, yeah, I guess I'll say yes. Like we haven't had a proper meal in a minute, and I also miss your guys' cooking. So,
What would you like?
eggs. I don't know.
Oh, she said
Of course,
that.
yes. Anything else with your
Aim-
eggs?
Aim a little higher, Winnie.
I think bacon too. I like breakfast.
Of
There we
course,
go.
of course. We can make that for you.
Wait, I don't even know. I was thinking of like what would I want? Because like what would she want after this? I don't know what eggs.
Eggs! And jelly beans.
I'm crying right now.
Jelly.
I could see that being a Winnie meal is eggs and jelly beans.
No,
Something out of
definitely,
Elf.
definitely.
Yeah.
I do.
It is, yeah.
As me, I do have candy sometimes with breakfast because I want a little sweet something since we don't have like donuts. I'm like, oh, not
It works. It works.
Perfect.
yeah, it does. Need a sweet treat right when you wake up.
So
And
A
normal
reward.
aborted, yeah.
Yeah.
A reward for being up.
they will start to prepare some food for you. Get some eggs going, some bacon sizzling. Get some toast going as well.
Yeah. Oh, toast.
That sounds so good, actually.
Oh yeah. Breakfast at nighttime too, when you've been like really hungry and traveling, is like a very nice thing as well. So
We'll get that all going for you. And
Dennis tries to help, just like last time.
you are
Always.
shooed away from the kitchen.
Oh, please. We're like family now. Please let me out.
Please sit down.
All right.
All right. Oh my gosh.
They're very particular in the kitchen. They don't like to have other people cook with them.
Clearly.
that's fair.
Man,
channeling himself.
Kicked out of wizarding schools, get kicked out of
That's a
kitchens.
Mark thing. That's a Mark thing. I don't like to
It's a
cook with
Mark
people.
thing.
No one cook with me. I'm gonna cook myself. Get out of my kitchen.
That's fair.
Oh no!
Oh,
Lost
Ashley.
Ashley got offended by that.
I'm
She's
sorry.
like,
showed up.
Ashley.
Don't
Really
cook
mad
with
at
me.
you.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
out of here.
I think Ram's here. I was looking back at the timeline. I was
Also,
asked her if she
Lean
wanted
over
to go
here.
for it.
There, I'm in my frame.
wait, am I? Oh, I'm. Well, also, I just realized it's 7:30 p.m. here, and it just got dark. Which is exciting. Daylight savings. Annoying, but oh yeah, you're completely out of it, Mike. Wait.
Hey, you're in Rachel's frame.
Everyone should pay attention
Yeah.
to me. I am
I'm like really zoomed
Eleonora.
in.
Yeah, wait.
It all got
I don't like how zoomed in
switched
I am.
around.
If I just even go like this, it's just-
Wait, while we're waiting, what's everyone's favorite flavor of Jelly Belly? Mine is cotton candy or bubblegum.
Cotton candy.
What's yours?
Yes.
Cotton
that's
candy,
mine.
it's so good. I know the pink one's really good. Oh. What'd you
I
say?
honestly have not had Jelly Belly in so long. I don't even know what my favorite flavors would be.
Probably something super fruity for like a jelly bean.
I like fruity ones. I like
Peach and pear. Oh, I bet those would be good.
I like
The Starburst jelly beans. That's the last jelly bean I had.
that's the ones I like to get is the Starburst ones. Those are the jelly beans I always
Oh, those
Those
are
ones are
good.
pretty good.
Very flavorful.
The
I had
root beer
so much
one's
fun
really
being
good.
Eleonora.
Oh.
Everyone liked me. I had such status.
No.
get. Yes. This is the assignment for everyone in chat and all the players. Get some Jelly Bellies
your
or something
favorite
and
Jelly
try
Belly?
your
Yes.
flavors and see which ones you like this week.
Pink ones
Yeah,
are the
come back
best.
with the list.
This is
The cream
important
soda
research.
and the A&W root beer ones are very good too.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad
see,
everyone's
Phantom-
on it.
Good. Go
Phantom,
on.
I've tried to play that into Dav. He just gets shut down from every kitchen or food scenario whatsoever. He's a decent.
It's like Ren's soup, constantly trying to argue soup, and he
Yep.
just gets shut down every
All
time.
my characters are not great chefs, but they're like decent at a meal and always get shut down.
They try their
Yeah.
best.
Outta here.
All right. So yeah, they have the food prepared for you. They lay it out for you as well, and you guys can share a nice meal in the evening. Breakfast for
We do.
late dinner.
Breakfast
Oh,
for
that's the
dinner.
best. Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
breakfast for
that's
dinner.
so good.
Oh, I have to ask real quick, just add a character. French toast, waffles, pancakes. Which one?
French toast, then
Wow.
waffles and pancakes.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I don't,
I don't really like
bread,
waffles or
though.
pancakes.
Yeah.
It depends on
I
the type of
like
French
both.
toast. It'd be between waffles and French toast. Certain French toast, yes. Other ones,
Wow.
not as much.
I'm not like a
Okay.
bread in the morning person. I don't like any of the like breakfast
Bread is
bread.
all hours. Bread is the
Yeah.
best. Bread is always good.
There's this vanilla pancake down in Stevens Point. God, best thing I've
There
ever had.
is-
Best thing I've ever had.
A banana bread French toast I had that was probably the best I've ever had.
Ooh, that'd be
was-
really
That was
good.
Actually,
really good.
Wow.
Also, the cream cheese, like stuff on, stuff on like waffles and everything and pancakes. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot about you guys. Thank you for the diversion there.
I'm getting too hungry now, but
Me too.
Yeah.
Breakfast for dinner. So apparently,
Yeah.
they all want egg all the time.
yes,
I do.
banana bread.
It's
Banana
really
bread,
good.
delicious with banana French
I
toast.
haven't made banana bread in
So good.
so long. I need to make it.
My mom made it every year. I was the only one that eats it.
So you have your breakfast for dinner, and
It's very good.
anything else you guys want to do this evening?
I think that'd be it. Are they making us all stay here? If they're like, oh no, like they're insisting we all.
I mean, they
stay here.
offered.
We wouldn't leave, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel weird about it. So it's fine.
They offered everyone.
Um,
If somebody doesn't want to stay here, I guess you don't have to. But it's been offered for all of you to stay.
No, no,
here.
no.
I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
we all
people
I
stay.
think we take it for sure.
Can I even just
Okay.
like I know like we can't super. I don't know. I contact gods here. But can I like just pray over like the house, I guess, and just be like, if okay, as I'm kind of just sitting there, I'd be like please, like I don't know. I think I'm nervous about something like from like Northport happening here, and so just kind of like praying that everything would be fine. That like if something happens, it happened like away from my house. That way we're not like dragging Lakeside into it because I'm nervous about it being the next Northport.
Anything in particular you pray?
Protection for my family and for my friends, and I think like just like I don't know, like Lakeside just be like protected, I guess, from like all of the crazy magic stuff that's been happening everywhere.
Okay. Good. Do you do that with like before bed, or do you do that when everyone's around still, or when do you do that?
I think I do it before bed, probably. Like, while maybe I haven't seen it right, kind of just like taking a moment and like doing it.
Good. Anybody else want to do anything this evening?
Yeah, I would say like before we go to bed, I would go over to Eleonora.
She was waiting for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
she'll just say quietly like, if we could protect Addison, that would be
Of
if
course.
you have a minute.
I was going to find you in about 10 minutes if you didn't come to me.
Oh, it seems like a good time.
Yes.
I'll yell over
yes.
to Winnie to join me then to give you guys a private moment. Like, Winnie!
Euphemia has to go on a date, and Eleanor has to join.
Yay! Eleanor has to be there to be the interpreter.
I'm the chaperone.
Oh yeah, she is the chaperone. Basically, she's the mom
Yeah,
of the
kinda.
party. That's kind of how it worked out.
Oh man. Yes, I can tell him. If you want to just tell me what to say like we did last time, is that what you were planning?
Mhm.
All right, so I'll do the thing I did last time, and I'll take out my book and get my pen, and in my nice handwriting, I just write, Edison, this is Eleanor, but from now on, it will be as if Euphemia is speaking to you.
So you'll see written back.
Why?
Hello, Eleonora. Good evening, Euphemia.
She'll look at the page for a second, and then she'll say hi. Hi Edison. We're in Lakeside. We've made it that far. We'll be here, I think, for a couple days.
He has written back. Good to know. Do you need anything from me?
Yeah, I don't. She'll kind of pause for a second. I don't know if this is realistic to ask, so if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. There's a couple things I wanted to speak with you on before we got to Northport. Not like this, but I understand if you're busy.
Is something urgent, like you need me to be there tonight or tomorrow, or when would you like this to happen?
Well, you know we don't know where we'll be in the morning. But, it's not... If you want to wait, that's okay.
So you want me there tonight?
Do you have time?
Are you at the school?
We're staying with Winnie's parents, the Halors, near the school.
I'm outside, but you see written.
His anxiety got the better. He's like, because I literally said like,
It's like, oh my gosh, she is breaking up with me. Oh no.
Yeah, we just talk, like type of thing. It's like, oh god.
We're not having the talk in a book.
He's like, if she's to break up with me, she has to do it to my face.
Oh my gosh.
Eleanor's
She
brows
reads
just
that
like
shit?
march
Yeah.
up, like,
Yeah.
She reads it and she's like, wait, Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna get my coat.
All right, have fun.
She's like she looks a little, she definitely looks really blushy. Like she's super flustered while she goes and grabs her coat. She's like, I'll just step outside a second.
I
Kinda,
expect
runs out the
company.
door. Right.
By this point, because it's closer to bedtime, the Hellors have gone to sleep. 'Cause it's
Right.
gotten
I figured.
late.
Yeah.
You all are having your slumber party, and you have to sneak out.
Yeah, try to be pretty quiet, honestly.
But yeah, Edison says he's outside, so you go sneak out. What do you three do while this is going on?
What does Ira do? That's my question.
Ira's sticking with you three at this point.
What? He's not following. He always follows.
Yeah.
He's not a pervert, so it doesn't work. Watch people kissing.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That's private.
Also, he's with the majority right now, so
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
fair.
wondering if that would happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends. I've
I
seen
think there was
him.
one time we walked like
He's
with
left
off
when
of
there's
Euphemia by
one person
himself.
leaving. Yeah.
It's
Not
funny.
always.
there are
But
certain
maybe if you're doing-
circumstances, maybe, but
Yeah.
Maybe if we're like
Hmm.
doing something that is like off on our own to explore something or whatever, but if you're just going to talk to someone who's like, I don't care about that.
You know,
like,
I wonder if it's people too. I bet me and Dav are suspicious.
Or like higher ranked. Yeah.
Yeah, like higher ranked to watch, and then the other two aren't. I could see that being a thing.
I mean, you went outside to charge him and he didn't follow you because we were all inside.
Yes, that.
So,
yes.
you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I would probably talk to Dav, but we can let Euphemia have her thing first.
well, if
Like,
you
I was
guys
gonna talk to both of them and check in, but
why don't you do yours real quick, and then we'll jump to them as she runs outside.
oh,
is
sure.
Philip here?
Okay.
Is Philip gone? I can't remember if Philip is in
Philip
this
is
timeline or
with
if he's.
Ernest, I think.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is.
that's right.
I'll see him tomorrow.
I
Oh,
thought
sad
Philip
that
was
this is-
here in this timeline because they didn't fight. We
I
gave
thought you
Philip to
took-
Ernest in the other timeline.
Let me see if I have a note about this.
Philip
Philip's in here like, who's Philip?
The
It's
rat.
is my friend.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
How could you
Wait.
forget? Just kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me see if
obviously.
I'm gonna find a
Actually,
picture
I
of it.
thought
He's the
about
most
looking
important
around for
character.
the because he
Okay.
we talks, right?
Yeah, I think he is here then. I think he is here.
He
Yeah.
must be here.
Yeah, he is here. I only have it in the other one that he's with Ernest. So you do have Philip there with you in your room.
Wait, this is what I imagine he looks like this little rat. Like that.
Oh my gosh.
He's
so
nice.
cute.
I need to
He's
draw
nice.
Philip's stat.
Oh, wait, this one
Drawing
too.
rats.
Look how
Oh my
cute.
god.
It's very nice.
That's so
Okay.
cute.
So cute.
I would go hang out with Philip then and like just make sure he's okay. Give him lots of pets because I don't know if he is. Does he seem like he's being like not just taking care? I'm sure my parents would be taking care of like feeding him. Does he seem like he's having an enriching environment and he's getting like socialization as he wants? Does he seem like that's
Give me an
Not so
animal
much.
handling check.
okay? I'm gonna use my reroll because I want to
Okay.
make sure he.
Yes.
Okay, it's better. Wait, what's animal? I don't think I've done animal handling and only +1. 18.
Okay. Philip seems happy that you are around. Seems to be
Okay.
enjoying your presence.
Does it seem like he would be like the other Philip, like he was happier with Ernest? Like, does it seem like maybe he would have a more enriching environment elsewhere?
I don't know if you've experienced Philip that has stayed with Ernest yet. So
Okay, I'll make a mental note to ask Ernest about tomorrow. Make sure he has a.
I'm trying to remember. Wait a second.
Mm.
Because you were thought to be dead here, and then did they give
Yeah.
it to Philip to Ernest at that point? I don't remember if I said that.
Maybe.
Oh, that might have been.
I think that's what it was. I think he was given to Ernest
Oh, okay, so you're not here.
back then
Maybe.
when you had died.
I thought it was that they gave him away when. Sorry, she's being annoying. Just trying to get my
I
jelly
love
beans
her.
off,
Look at her
off my
face.
desk. She literally is like trying to knock jelly beans off my desk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm just
I
holding
don't
her.
think
Okay.
I don't think Philip's there because I thought they wouldn't have kept him when you died.
Okay.
Now that
Well,
think
then I
about
would
it.
just be. I would be looking at like
It could have gotten returned.
going to my
He's
room
there.
and looking
He's
at my
there.
old.
He was given back.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
When you
So I'm
were,
hanging out
when
with
you were
him.
deemed alive.
And I'm gonna be spending the next however many hours until bedtime making a little obstacle course, making stuff for him to like do in his
Perfect.
cage so we can like have an enriching environment. So that's all I'll be
Yes.
doing.
Perfect. Go ahead,
So
Dav
good.
and Laura.
Well,
Yeah, it's
if-
like we're watching Winifred like construct obstacle course
Just
in
like-
the background.
Out of like cardboard and stuff, I'm fighting garbage and fire on the house.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did you want this just to be the two, or because he was kind of gonna make it a three-way conversation as well?
Whatever. Yeah,
If-
she was just checking. She was just gonna check in on you, so it doesn't have to be just me and you. It can be.
I just want to double check before
Mhm.
that's what he was planning, was checking in with her. So like you kind of
Yes.
like join do that. But Dav's actually sitting there with all his armor completely torn apart by screws and things, and he's just oiling up and cleaning every single screw and piece after the whole interaction with Vari.
Davril, and she probably has like a sketchbook. She's like drawing something right now, but she says, Davril, how are you after everything? Are you all right? That was a very interesting set of events.
I'm processing, sure. I'm okay. Actually, I was gonna say, Winnie, I'm actually really proud of you for what you stood up to with your parents and what you showed them you became.
Oh, mid gluing a bunch of stuff. Oh, thank you. I feel like they actually. Okay, I don't know how to say this in a weird. It sounds weird when I say it. I want them to be proud of me, obviously, because I've always wanted to be proud of me. But I don't want them to be proud of me just because of the things that I'm doing that they approve of. I want them to be proud of me for all the things that I'm doing. So I feel like they actually kind of saw more of that tonight, and they seemed like they were receptive to it. So that's good.
Yes. Well,
Thanks for your help
think
with
you,
everything, everyone. Yeah, thanks.
I think you articulated beautifully your journey and what you want and how you've grown. I mean, you worded things very well. I think we've established before this, but every time you speak from the heart, it is perfect.
Really? I feel like I'm just stammering and not
No.
really. Oh, okay, thank you.
No, you did very well.
Thanks.
And clearly you did.
Thanks.
You were able to make your mother see, truly.
Yeah. I don't know if all of her ideas of what I should be are ever going to be completely deconstructed and she'll actually see me for who I am ever. But I think this is definitely a step, and I'm not really I guess I'm kind of realizing maybe I don't need her to see every part of me in order to like accept myself, and even have a good relationship with her. Maybe she can still things she wish I did, and I all things that I don't really want to do, or aspects of a relationship we don't necessarily agree on that we can still make work. So yeah, thanks for encouraging me to come tonight. I think I was scared that they would be very angry or upset at me and not want to talk to me, and so I think that it was nice to see them happy to see me.
I know for all your attention and the unfair pressures and things that have happened, and I don't ever want to make light of that, but I feel I pushed you, and I have been pushing you to try, because I have seen that love. I recognize it, because it is something I hold, and it is something that can be complicated to work through sometimes. Sometimes you're so scared for what will become of your child that you don't think straight anymore.
And I know that sometimes especially for my mom, I know that control can feel, or her like wanting to control me or wanting to push me in a direction can feel like she's caring, or I think she feels like it's her caring about me.
Yes.
And I think that she may have a hard time differentiating between control and care in that sense.
But yes, and I am the same way. And I think
Yeah,
there's
it's not ill-intended at all. I know it's
yes,
not.
no, I'm just saying there's growth, and I think you
Yeah.
see that too. There's a chance to grow past it, and the step
Yeah.
today is a promising one, I think.
And I think too, I need to, or have maybe, I don't know if I completely, but I feel like I need to grow past needing their approval so badly. And they need to kind of see me for where I am, and maybe if we both kind of come to that place, it'll be more peaceful. And I feel like we definitely kind of did that tonight. I don't know if it'll be everything that I do that they'll accept or be proud of, but again, I don't really know if I need them to approve of everything. I just want us to have a good relationship, I guess.
Yes. I'm proud of you for trying and
Thanks.
for not fleeing, even though I'm sure it felt like you wanted to.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, I did, but also I didn't really want to even come here. I'd rather have just not. But now I'm not now, obviously. But in the moment, it feels very. Now I'm very happy that I came and that we're staying with them and everything. But it feels scary to have those conversations sometimes. So.
Yes, it can be very vulnerable.
Yeah. Very. But thanks for your help, everyone. I appreciate it.
Of course. And Davril, do you just need some time to process? I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I think Winnie, you and I kind of went through something similar. I had been dragging my feet for years, especially lately, for going home. And I think mine's maybe a little easier because I don't have their voices back being disappointed in me. But I was wondering what they would say if they heard that I'm not following in their footsteps necessarily. If I didn't want to believe in what they believed in and gave their lives for, or if it questioned it. It was hard to walk in their graves and wonder if they'd be proud of what I became or not. So thank you for helping me do that as well.
I think a lot of parents, I didn't know your parents at all, obviously. And again, some parents obviously don't have this, but I think if they really did love you, even if they wouldn't necessarily choose their life path for you or like choose exactly what, they wouldn't make the same decisions. They wish you maybe would have done something exactly how they would have. I think they can still love you and be proud of you and be proud of who you are, even if they wouldn't necessarily love all the decisions that you're making. I think they can still see you through that. And I think maybe your parents, I didn't know them at all, but from what you've said of them, it sounds like maybe they would, and they would still see you and be proud of you even now. Even questioning our girl and everything, It takes courage to question what you've been told. And I think that's not insignificant.
You give really good advice, Winnie. You should listen to yourself more often.
Oh. Okay. She's, again, shrinking under... Too many compliments for the day.
A true cleric of Domine, a champion of her word. It's going to be so much fun.
I'll have to rain compliments upon you so you get used to them.
Oh, okay. Exposure therapy.
Arrows a
Boy,
compliment.
it's hot in here.
I did want to check in with you all. I know I had to commit myself. Just know nothing's changed. Same as before.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry. I could send. I think the teleportation circle and some of their knowledge was well worth it. And even again, we don't. I mean, really, I am open to the idea that alcohol isn't bad. Truly, I am. I think he could be misunderstood. Like even death has been misunderstood. I think that. Yeah, I definitely. I think that, and how you worded it was really good in there, which was like, until we know more, you're open to it until we know. And if we know better, then we're going to obviously act on what we know. And so I think that's. I didn't feel like you strayed away from who you've been and what you've committed to previously at all. So.
It
I think-
seems like we have to hold both possibilities with open hands. And
That's what I
see
fear.
happens.
Eventually, we're not going to have the option of holding both.
We won't. We'll need to make a choice.
But hopefully at
Same
that
goes with
point we'll
our
have again.
allies.
Yeah, we'll have more knowledge as to how to make a decision or what to like. We'll know more. I think there's so many things that we've encountered that just are not what they seem, or we don't know the whole story or whatever. So I think if we, I don't know.
Keep your minds open and make no assumptions. New
Yeah.
mantra.
Well, also, then when we, know more, we can do what we know is right at that point, whatever that is.
I like it. Well, thank you guys.
Quick note, Devril. I was recording. I think it was all right to mention it to Vari, but just a reminder: be careful about who you tell about your eye and the origin. That is not known.
Yeah.
That would be
I know.
not good. She didn't even know what an elder dragon was.
Yeah, I was hoping knowledge would have been worth the risk, and it wasn't.
Sure. I just didn't know if you. There's so much to hold in memory sometimes.
I mean, I think we already told Ultrix and them anyway, right?
Well, they
Ended
knew,
up telling them.
but I'm just talking about other people.
Right. No, I get it. Ari's one of those that I trust right now.
I trust her too. Yes. Just the miscommunication in general made me wonder if you knew what was going on. So
That one I did.
sometimes to remind you. But yes, you both did very well under some interesting circumstances. So
Of you.
thank you.
Compliments.
I'm sorry I always look to you to explain what's happening and everything. It's hard. It's
Yeah.
very hard to. It's very hard to
I do not
explain.
mind.
I feel like I sound like a crazy person when I start trying to describe what's going on. So
Do not worry. I am a diplomat at heart, regardless, and I'm also used to being scoffed at and disbelieved for anything I say, so I do not mind taking both reactions as they come.
and the
I
accent
do not mind
helps,
being
too.
you.
Makes you sound more legitimate
It
sometimes.
really does.
It's like
Oh,
Arrested
interesting.
Development when Michael didn't know that she was like not like she was like a little kid or whatever. She had a British accent. It's like, oh,
Yes.
she said has a British accent. Just immediately
Yes.
listen. Like, okay, yeah.
Yes.
So that's kind of hard.
Of course, I don't mind, though. I do not think of it as a burden.
Okay.
I don't mind explaining for anybody or bridging the gap for any sort of communication break apart.
I feel like the good thing is if it becomes more common knowledge, at least like if we get proof of it in the other place, or we can even get proof of it, I guess here, we can take the proof over here. If it becomes common knowledge, more people will know about it, so we don't have to explain as much, or it won't be as crazy sounding.
Yes. Definitely.
Where's Euphemia?
Oh, she's off to see Edison. He came the moment she asked.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
Tries to go
it's
find a
quite
window.
Surprising. Oh, leave them alone.
Oh, come on. So cool.
They can't have a moment if you're going to be gaping through a window.
Fine.
I think that's good, Mark.
Yep.
Oh wait, one more thing.
Okay.
I think she just like randomly, like before like we end, she just kind of goes, I don't know what it is that like switches about, but I'm just going to try it. I don't want to go back. I want to stay. I don't want to switch. There we go. Maybe it'll do
There you
something.
go.
Are you trying to manifest it?
I don't know what triggers anything, so I figured I would try.
Okay, we're not switching tonight. Not gonna happen. Cool.
All right, we did it. We figured it out. Perfect.
Watch, we just
Alright.
nullified each other.
Yeah. we cancel each other out.
It's like a click.
Double
Every time you do it,
negative.
it just goes back on. Yeah. What are we on? What are we on?
So Dab goes back to his armor. Winnie goes back to her Tube City. Eleonora, I don't know what you go back to, but
Tube City.
I think she was sketching, right?
Yeah, I'm sketching Arthur actually for Julian because he said he didn't remember. He didn't have any pictures of him.
Okay.
Or all his pictures were gone. So
Very
I'm basically
nice.
doing like a whole like sketch page of a lot of things that I remember about them together.
Very
and
nice.
Arthur in general.
I mean,
Right.
are you swaddling a cat? That's cool.
Sorry to unmute myself. My baby's in my arms. Yes. It's my rat. Actually, I'm swallowing my rat.
Wow.
It's just very
Good.
big.
He's like
Wow.
in your shirt while you're building everything for him.
So cute.
Right. So as they are upstairs talking, you head downstairs. Euphemia? Go and find Edison. As you emerge into the night, you do see him sitting there in the moonlight with his hat on, standing out in the open, waiting for you.
I was like hurrying but also trying to be quiet and not wake up the Holors. So I'll like close the door and then close the gap pretty fast. I think as soon as he's somewhat visible, she's looking him over immediately, like clearly like inciting him hard
Okay.
as she walks up.
Go ahead, roll it.
I'm using my reroll.
Okay.
That's really low. It's important to her. 22.
22. So wrong one. He looks kind of like, you get a vibe of why am I here, but also happy to see you from
Okay.
what you notice.
All right. Yeah, she'll close the gap pretty fast and look up to him and just that was so fast. I didn't expect you to show up immediately.
Well, you needed me, so I'm here.
Thank you. It's really good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Last time I saw you, you left rather suddenly.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I was worried that would happen and that it did.
How have you been?
Well, we every time we try to do something else gets in the way, and I wish I could just cut a line through the whole web and finish it.
Interesting how that happens.
But I mean, we did make it this far. That's something. I wasn't sure if it was going to take a lot longer.
Is there something specific you needed to speak to me about?
Yeah. So when I spoke to Ram about the Black Rose, there was another thing we discussed. I haven't really talked to the others about it yet. It didn't come up at the time, but I tried to feel him out on the hags, and he doesn't seem to like them. He seems afraid of them. But he did ask me if we managed to take them out, if I would bring him back each of their hands.
Interesting. You agree?
Not exactly. I didn't promise anything. However, he might find me again, and I don't always have control over that. I'm not surprised that's something he's interested in. I tried to poke a little. He wouldn't tell me. Other than he just liked to have them, or would want them. I thought if there's something nefarious that he's about to do, maybe we should look into what the ramifications could be of me actually bringing those back.
I'm not quite sure what that may mean. You know, fey creatures can be tricksy.
He's very tricksy.
Not surprised.
Yeah. It might be a non-issue. When we were back in the other timeline just now, Death actually took me aside when we spoke with him, and he asked me to let Eleanor take their souls, the hags.
You agree to that?
I didn't really say yes or no. He asked me if I wanted to finish them, and I said I didn't want or care how it happened. Does he seem troubled by this?
He doesn't seem too troubled. It just more seems like he's interested in what you're saying.
Okay.
Well, I guess if he does get his hands on them, do you have any idea what he might do with them?
His the impression I get is that if Eleanor takes them, they're usually something that he can turn to benefit her or the party. In the past, that has helped protect her son. The others really like Death for the most part, and I just don't know how to feel about it. I thought maybe I would talk to you.
I'm guessing you have concerns.
I always have concerns about people using other people. I don't know if that matters whether they're evil or not. It makes it harder to decide.
I think I understand. With things I've seen, it's hard to trust people.
I wouldn't want to stand in the way of something that could help us. We need all the help we can get sometimes. Especially if it's creatures that are better off not coming back ever. But is that really... Does that make it okay? I don't know anymore.
That will come down to a decision you'll have to make in the moment. Will that be you want to see happen to them?
I don't really
Will
want
you-
anything to happen. I just want them gone.
How do you want them to be gone? What does that mean for you?
I don't know that I've given it any more thought than that. Just gone.
Well, from my understanding, death is a way that sort of happens. Those who are claimed for death are trapped. But from what I've heard, he has lost souls that he had claimed as well. Ones that he had claimed were released.
It's the part I'm a little worried about.
Decide, do you trust death? Or do you want to try to find a different way to deal with it?
I guess the good news is we're not really going to go hunt them tonight, so I have a little time to think.
Where do you plan to go from here?
We need to get to Northport.
Not sure what's worse, what you're facing. Northport. Eggs.
Really would rather not be doing either, but it has to get done. We did speak with Vari here, and it sounds like she's gonna send a letter to Watchlight in hopes that maybe they would just let us through. I don't know if it'll work.
He is a respected individual. Perhaps you can sway some people, allow you.
How are things with my mom and with Watchlight and Desmond and everything?
I'm trying to buy as much time as I possibly can. Your mother is being well taken care of, doing well, watched over.
When he says that, is there like any level of strain in his face or anything? Or like trying to buy time?
He seems a little like it's a strain on him. A little bit.
Okay.
Like he is cashed in a lot of his good favor to do this type of a vibe.
Right. She's gonna take his hand in both of her hands. I am really sorry that this is putting more pressure on you. This delay.
I believe when this is all over, everything will be worth it.
I believe so too. I'm gonna do what I can to not drag this out.
You'll do everything you can. I'm not gonna assume that you are wasting time with this in any sense.
Thank you. It's not something I can look past when I'm working towards trying to finish all of this. I can't not think of everything going on in Heaven's Reach still.
Yes, when like this present themselves, they need to be taken care of.
Speaking of Heaven's Reach, we did just recently learn that that nightmare hags, which I assume is what we're dealing with, when they've picked a target like they've done to my mom, sometimes they're going to linger in the area so they can be closer to the suffering. I don't know how close they have to be. You know, I'm not sure that they're running around the streets or anything, but I think it's worth being careful.
And your mother is fine. We do have people watching her, and I do not think that they've been able to affect her. You do, though, get a sense, as you kind of are saying this, that he seems like he might be hiding something, like a little bit.
I wondered. Shoot. Okay, yeah, I'll kind of stop as he's saying that. Is there something else you know?
Your mother is safe, trust me. You don't need to worry about her. Make sure
I'm
nothing
not
happens
worried.
to her.
I'm not worried about her now. What else is there?
Do you remember Ramona?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's been targeted.
She like swears off to the side a little bit.
Who's Ramona?
The mayor
Rose
of
Pond.
Rose Pond.
Yeah.
Oh. Targeted by hags?
Ooh.
Sorry, I guess I'm asking follow-up questions that are. Does he mean by hags? Ooh.
Yo.
He has been afflicted with some powerful curse.
Like the same thing, or is it different?
It's different. something has afflicted her, and whatever it is, not something that the local cleric do to deal with.
Have you been to see her?
I did visit her. She is not well at this point.
Is it sort of like what my mom was dealing with before?
Yes.
The nervousness and the paranoia and stuff?
Yes.
Does she have children?
She does. We've taken precautions. She's been afflicted with something.
It's happening again. That's what's happening. It's happening again right after it just happened.
We're taking care of this. You can take care of what you need to. Have things under control. This seems like we've upset them. They are lashing out. But we can stay ahead of this.
In Arrow Run, how she looks so visibly upset too, I think. She looks pretty pale. How long was it when they started showing symptoms before things happened? Was it a long time?
Usually takes a while. I don't know if that is a set amount of time or if it's the prolonged suffering that they're going for. But we are watching things.
Right. Oh. This is exactly what I hoped wouldn't happen. She kind of looks a little sick, I think. Like, as she says that.
He will put his hands on your shoulders and just kind of get close to your face. We have this under control.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for telling me.
Don't want this to concern you. You have things to deal with.
Yeah, I know.
This is
Maybe
not
take
your
care of it.
responsibility.
I feel a little responsible.
You can feel the desire to help. This is not something that is required of you.
Well, I just mean, if we hadn't gone to the mountain and we wouldn't have made them this mad, I feel a little responsible, you know.
The victim of them is not something to be blamed for. You are a victim. not on you.
The second I can finish this, we're gonna take them out.
I'll be ready.
This can't happen again. I know you know that. Just needs to be said.
You need to come to terms with what you want to have happen to them.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really know that decision would be up to me. Everybody seems to want a piece of them.
You can let it play out how it plays out. You can plan something. Your choice.
Thank you. For being there.
Of course. And as he's like saying something, his eyes go wide. Oh no. And all of a sudden
I knew it. I
all of
knew it.
you,
I knew it.
all
I
of
could
you
sense it.
feel pains on your backs.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And
Okay, now I really learned the lesson of take the opportunity. I really learned it this time. Unlike the other 6 times.
Right?
feel immense pain on your backs
Dang.
Yup.
as you suddenly find yourself being rushed to a different place once more. You can roll perception checks if you'd like to.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Could, if we
Oh.
feel something happening, can I see if I can grab Ira just to see?
It is too quick for you to even have a chance to do something like that.
Okay.
So my parents were stuck with Ira in their house, and he's just like, hello, like he's just sitting there. They're like, oh my god, this robot.
This
Oh,
is the
that's
best
pretty
place
Pretty
we
good.
could be
Mari
left.
can hang out with them. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
they,
best
and
place
we
we
did,
could left him.
and we told them that he's Vari, so they can be like, hey, your robot's here. I got a
Yeah.
net 24.
Nice.
Nice.
My
I
second
got
net
a
20 of their
5.
session.
5. Okay.
I'll use my bless.
Okay.
And it is a 21.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dev,
Double nat 20, 19.
Yeah.
you rolled so many 20s tonight.
Wow.
It was pretty
A
wild.
lot of 20 tonight.
Oh,
All right.
I'll use my. Can I use my
Yeah. you can use
advantage
your-
because it
yeah.
seems like we're
Yeah.
Go for
ending?
it. Go for it.
Okay. I got a 17 instead.
Okay.
Another net 20? I'm just kidding.
So all of you are feeling
So
quite
crazy.
aware of what's happening in this moment. You've experienced this before. This is
Double negative.
this is what the 5th time now you've experienced this, right? So it's becoming
Yeah.
familiar, and all of you keep your eyes open as you travel between this in between where there's magic energy flowing, floating pieces of earth.
Oh my gosh,
It
Darling
is-
Creep Show!
It is the oddest
Whoa.
thing. You're
What?
flying through, you feel a big old like bag of gold just like land in your gut, Dab, as you're flying, just bam, right in the chest. It feels like a cannonball goes right through you. Thank you so much, Darling Creepshow, for
Oh
the
my
raid.
gosh, thank you so much!
Massive raid there. Thank you so much. You just
Yes,
paid
thank
the party
you.
171 gold.
Yes. We
That's
get
weird.
gold amount to the raiders coming in,
Yes.
so thank you for
Thank you,
helping.
thank
us.
you,
Just
thank
thinking, I
you.
was like, we didn't even get a chance to do a job here.
I know,
Oh
we
my
just got
gosh,
cash, too, so-
Yeah, just I mean, 171 gold's hefty too, and that just hits you in the gut like a. It knocks the
Yeah.
wind out of you a little bit there.
Just spiraling.
Darling Creepshow, first of all, thank you for coming in. How was your finale? I heard you had a finale.
Oh,
Let us know
finale?
how it
That's
went.
awesome.
Yes,
That's
mind
exciting.
blown. Yay!
That's
awesome.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh, welcome in.
Yes, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, tell us about
enjoy the
your
lurk too.
favorite
Enjoy the lurk too. I
moments.
understand after
Yes.
streaming you want to lurk for a little bit. But yeah, you guys feel that pain on your backs, get shunted away, and you land with a splat in darkness.
Oh,
You feel
what is that?
very wet ground beneath you. You are all covered in mud as you land on the ground.
Oh no.
You
I
look
just cleaned my armor.
around. You did just clean your armor. And you see
I
these
know.
twisted trees around you.
Oh.
Oh
And
no, again?
it is very wet earth as you feel yourself sink in a little bit in this mushy ground. Completely dark all around you. You hear these like chirps of frogs and other weird animals. Euphemia, you are alone again as you come through.
Oh boy.
Every time.
But this feels oddly familiar to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yep,
Being
yep,
in the middle of a swamp at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they found us. We didn't have to even find them. I think they found
And that is where we're going to end tonight as you
Uh-oh.
arrive in the swamps,
Oh.
My goodness.
covered in
can
filth.
Can I look at my book really fast as like a quick thing? Or no?
And you can do that when we get to the next session, yes.
I just want to see what okay.
I don't have anything to send you right now, so you have to wait a second for what's in the book. But
Oh, yes, I know. I just wanted to see if I got something. Because I was making sure we're on the
yes, yes, it does appear like you are in a place where you receive
Okay.
messages. Yes,
Perfect. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. You don't have to do anything else. I was just
yes. So, yes, you feel that pain in your backs. You're in mud. You're in the dark. It's gross.
Ah!
Hear animals and sounds like that kind of around you. You're in the swamps, everybody. What a place to be. So,
Swamps at night.
were you saying something, Ashley?
What?
Oh, I just said swamps at night.
Yes, swamps at night,
Best.
the best
We
place
love
to
it.
be.
What a vibe.
You were all covered in mud, unfortunately, too. I'm so sorry.
No.
It's fine.
Wait,
So-
did I take my my tube world with me by accident?
You might have like a couple pieces in your hand, but it's just
Tube world.
portions.
Oh.
But yeah, Ira's not with you either. Ira is
Yeah.
not there.
Yep.
So
At least it's my he's with my parents, not in some random inn. So that's
It's
not
the
that's
best
the
place.
worst thing that could have happened.
It's the best place you could have
so
gone.
Dad's
Yeah,
gonna
and not
talk
some
about so
rambling
many
woods or
things we're not
something.
supposed to talk about next session.
yeah, we will pick up next week with that in our 1,000 follower giveaway special stream.
Yeah.
So you can show up for that next week, same time, 7 p.m. CST, for 4 lucky winners, 2 big, 2 junior. It's gonna be awesome. So
You can win t-shirts and stickers I designed in a raffle. So it's
t-shirt
gonna be
design
awesome.
that Ashley designed, and
Oh,
stickers
yeah,
that
sorry.
Rachel
yeah.
designed.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm so excited.
Rachel loves to take credit for things.
So
It was all me.
it was-
She signed everything that's there.
it was a combination of effort.
Yes.
I-
it was
I made the
so many
logo too,
combined
so it's just a whole combo. So show up next week if you want to be part of that.
Wow.
Possibly win a shirt and stickers, and we would love to have you there. And we have a Discord too if you need anything for news wise. I'm gonna end the recording here though in a second, and then we'll raid somebody. So stick around for that. Thank you again so much for the massive raid. We can send this massive raid on to somebody
Yes.
else.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.